Well, howdy, what do you know? It is a rabbit of Scrubblade Academy. We are back again today doing some rogue. However, we might have other options on the table. I'm going to do rogue until such a time as maybe I have someone else come on. We go into another game, but we hopefully can get our, Gen 4 challenge done this time. If we can't, that's going to suck. If we can, that's going to be awesome. But I do have a couple of announcements beforehand. As I said, I'm going to probably be having somebody else come on. How are you doing today, Vexed? Bonjour, how are you doing today? So we do have someone else coming on. It'll be Robo, which he hasn't been on a stream for, well, since the last time that I streamed, which was like haphazard here and there. So we'll see what happens. I have another option, mi amigo. Oh, option. Do tell. All right, I'll let you explain that, but I'll go through these. So first things first, I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be on. If he isn't, then we'll just keep doing some rogue. If he is, then we're doing some Neverwinter. So that's kind of a thing. Second thing, I obviously didn't do my writing stream on the Sunday. I didn't know how much work I would have to do to prepare for this Wednesday thing, which has also cost me a day of streaming. So we're gonna see what we can get away with sometime throughout the week, because I really want to get that going. Add Ready or Not to the playlist of games to play eventually. Ready or Not. You know what? I'm gonna open my notepad. How about that? Let's see what we got here. Because I should have a bunch of notes for the stream there. Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay. Let's just type in Ready or Not. And we'll just put that in there. Very fun first person. I'm going to try it at some point. I can't guarantee anything. I might do it on stream, but I'll try it. I will give you the good old college try. Anyway, we might not have a whole lot of time, so I really want to get done this section here. So I'm going to load up. We're going to go into our mono gen run. We are on 186. We're almost there. I want to get this done beforehand, if nothing else, and if we need to, we'll start another one. But we'll see what the day does for us. It's a little bit haphazard. I should have fixed the sound at least, so that's good. So there's no tech side of things, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, how are you doing today, Vexed? I did not get to that. I did a bunch of announcements all at once. Didn't greet you. How are you doing today? We are going to be fighting Flint. He's going to be a fire guy because his name is Flint. But I'm going to check into my team now, and we have Luminion right out of the game. Right out of the gate, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna disappear. Play Go Ready or Not now. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, well, that's fine too. Thank you for stopping in and joining up with us. That helps out a lot, actually. Anyway, I will go over here. I'm going to check our team just so we have a thing. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, no. If you're back, that's fine too. I'm cool with that. But I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, yes. Pretty good myself. Hopefully your weekend was at least very decent. I had a pretty busy one, but it was not that bad. Anyway, I'll go through our team here because I usually do that at the beginning, but we're going to speed through it as quickly as possible just so we can get some stuff going. Luminion with Storm Drain, Water Bubble with our Splishy Splash Freeze Dry, Alluring Voice, and Quiver Dance. We have Luxray with Zippy Zap, Triple Axe, Thunderous Kick, and Protect with Intimidate and Speed Boost. The Protect is actually very useful for that. We have Rap Marsad, who I kept calling Rap Sarmad. Rap Marsad, who has Mold Breaker, Rockhead. Rockhead is massively important. Very good weekend. That is awesome. I love that. And we have Accelerock, Head Smash, Flare Blitz, Volt Tackle on this dude. And Body Press, Stealth Rock, King Shield, Iron D on our Bastio, on our big PP Bastiodon, who also has Sturdy and Earth Eater. Went to a friend's birthday party and had 2 story tall inflatable slide. Wow, that's awesome, actually. That's really cool. That is neat. I have never once been on a slide like that, so that's decent. And finally, I'm kind of like squirreling around. I'm zooming through. I don't know if you can tell. We got an Oblivious Mamoswine that we caught along the way to replace, I forget who, but it doesn't really matter because we replaced him and Mamoswine does more work for us. And we have Ice Shard, Thrash, Ice Fang, and Takedown. Not great. We do need an Earthquake at some point. But if we don't get it after this one, I'm just going to use a Mushroom and buy the Earthquake because we didn't get the luck with it. And I'll get rid of Takedown probably because like Thrash is probably more useful. Ice Fang is questionably more useful if we can outspeed stuff because it does more damage than Ice Shard and it has a chance to freeze and flinch. So it's a whole thing. And finally, oh, I forgot about this. Our Togekiss, kind of our star with Air Slash, Scorching Sand, Splishy Splash, and Relic Song, and Serene Grace, which is just nice to have happen, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna go play Ready or Not. Have a good rest of your day. Well, thank you again for joining us. Glad that your weekend was awesome, and I hope that the rest of your week goes just as well. But we should be good to get into this. I'm gonna keep the Luminion out. we're going to, since we have fire resist, I'm gonna Quiv Dance. I'm gonna Quiv Dance, eat up a physical hit, probably Flare Blitz, right? High jump kick actually could have done us in. I'm Splishian. We're just going for gold here. We're getting rid of this thing right off the bat. Immediate. Lopunny, he's gonna go fire, so I'm just gonna go Splishy again, because he's gonna Terra Fire and this thing's dead. Perfect. So that's the second one, done easy. We'll get rid of him. Third one is Infernape. We should outspeed now. Splishy does the work because he's not defensive. He's super offensive. So that needs to go. Salazzle also super offensive. Still gone because no defense. So Lumineon sweeps that. Fifth one, Magmortar. Magmortar might be an issue, but I'm going to splish him. Come on. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Earthquake does this. Oh, it does not do us in. Lumineon's defenses are weird because it's more defensive than you would expect it to be. Arcanine's okay for defenses, but it shouldn't live through that, I was gonna say, because that's a 50% boost. So Lumineon swept that guy. He was no problem at all. I will get the X defend here. I'm gonna wait one more for the mushroom, and then we'll just sweep through whatever we find in the forest here. That's fine. Ivy scan. We should have what we need here. I think that just using Splish is gonna kill it. Boom, he's gone. Easy. All right, that's done. So we got through that. Mushroom. Come on. Rock Blast is not great. I'm gonna buy the mushroom because they have 193 grand. And I'm gonna buy it and get the Mammo his EQ. So let's go for it. Let's go down. Oops, right there. EQ, we're getting that right off the bat. There we go. Takedown is gone. We don't need that nonsense. And I guess a max potion would not do poorly here. Because honestly, if we don't use the money, we lose it anyway. So let's go ahead, use a max pot. Do I need ethers for anything? I just want to make sure that I had the ether selected. I do need it for Splishy. I'm just checking through my stuff just to see what we have left for power points. King Shield will need a little bit. That's pretty much Air Slash too. Fine, that's fine. We'll get King Shield back. That's fine. We'll get some Splishies because that's good too. And we'll just go for that. And then probably just some candies for Togekiss. Like that's kind of what we're doing here. Togekiss is gonna be I'm not even gonna say our dark horse in this race. It's gonna be the best, the utmost horse in the race. At this point, Lumineon's fine to keep out. I'm gonna Quiv. I'm gonna Quiv because we live through anything this thing does. Tachyon, oh, we eat that up. I'm setting up. I'm just gonna sweep through all this. This is probably the psychic guy. He seems like it, and he prevents us from fleeing anyway, so we're just gonna set up sweep the whole thing. This is fine. Psychic noise hurts a little bit, but that'll kill him. And now we should wipe everything out because we outspeed every single thing. Splishy everything, stab is going to do it. We're gonna do the work. It's not a very exciting fight right now because Lumineon is set up sweeping everything, but it is working, and I will take that based on our previous runs. That's fine. Alakazam has good special D. It does not have enough to take that hit. Not even close. And Galley, I should have got Alluring. It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine too. Alluring might not have actually done more now that I think about it. It would have been 160 to 150. It would have been a little bit more, but not a whole lot. Steel Terra, just out of curiosity. We have water, we have electric, which is fine. We have rock, which is terrible. We have poison, which actually covers all of the weaknesses this guy would normally have, except he eats, oh, never mind, he eats ground. I was thinking about it for a moment. He eats ground, so if they hit him with ground, he still eats it, because the Terra doesn't change that. Ice is not the greatest Terra Shard, but Fairy's awesome. I'm gonna get rid of the rock right now, actually. I'm gonna get rid of that right now. That way we can just deal with everything we need to with Wrap, because rock is not a good type in general. That's fine. We're just gonna sweep through all this anyway, so Lumineon stays out. Luxray doesn't matter, because like we're gonna be swapping into a new fight anyway. It's gonna be the champion. So we're gonna Splishy everything, and we'll just do whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna waste power points actually. I'm just gonna Thunderous Kick. Who cares? Who cares? I should have protected because it would have saved me a little HP, but that's fine. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, 11 eggs. We'll just skip by them and see what we got. I just want to see here. We got nothing for that. A nature. Nothing really. Another nature. Serious. Okay, that's fine. And hasty for this guy, which doesn't really matter for Paris because he has a priority passive score, so it doesn't matter. So there we go. Rarer candy is probably the best thing we could have gotten at that point. I'm just going to use this, heal up. I'm gonna use a potion, even though it's probably not a big deal, but I just can heal up that last little bit, you know what I mean? So we'll get that, and we will go rarer candy and just give us the best possible chance at the champ. Best possible chance because Cynthia's a monster. At this point, I kind of want to Quiv Dance, because if I Quiv, Freeze Dry should kill the Garchomp, right? Oh, Sucker Punch. Oh, he's giving me 2 setup. All right, we kill the Garchomp. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, there's no way. And he's a special attacker. Shadow Ball. He can reduce my special D. I want to go 3. I'm greedy. I want to go 3. Don't you dare crit me. Don't you dare crit me. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We'll Alluring Voice this. We'll kill this off. That's gone. What? Huh. His speed rose, but that's fine. We outspeed him. He lived through that. How chunky is Spiritomb? How chunky is this dude? Roserade. Freeze Dry should kill this. Come on. Oh, come on. Well, our setup sweep strategy did not work. We needed literally 4 of them to beat his mons. That's incredible. That is insane. Mamoswine kills this 100%, so I'm ice sharding this. There we go. Goodbye. Roserade does not need to be in here. Lucario. Lucario's gonna hurt. Lucario's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt everybody but Togekiss. We're getting him in there. So it's kind of eat that up. Eat that up. There we go. Eat it up. We're done. We're good. Scorching Sands, is he gonna keep this thing in? He might. He might. And if he does that, it's gonna be a steel move. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. All right, before I do anything, before I dedicate, what is really, really good here? If I wanted to play the big brain plays, I could go Bastio, eat a steel move up because it's gonna be neutral and we're gonna resist it because we're like really defensive. And then I go Poison and start setting him up. And then start setting him up, and then this guy can't do anything to stop me. It's an interesting, it's difficult to really tell if that's going to work. Steel is going to be a problem. We don't really have anything that beats the Garch other than the Togekiss at this point. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Tachyon, oh, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. Okay, we Terra, we Body Press. I was thinking Body Press. I think honestly, we go for a King Shield, reduces attack. After the Terra, well, if I Terra, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna Iron D, King Shield, Iron D. I think that's the way. There we go, close comment. Eat that up, eat that up, eat that up. There we go, and we get the big defense drops. Now we're King Shielding. Come on, Tachyon, that's fine. We still get the heal. I'm gonna Iron D. Oh, that's doing so much damage. I'm gonna King Shield again, just to get more HP. Metal Sound, oh no. I think that kills. I think that kills. That kills. That's terrible. We're losing again. We're losing again. This thing is fast, right? Lucario's super fast here. I'm just gonna Lucario. It was my win. Honestly, Lucario was my win con, right? Not Lucario, I'm sorry. The Bastio was my win con on that one. So Lucario's stats are 90 base speed, which I figured he was fast. Of course he is. He's made to be broken. That's kind of what he does. Rap Marsad can't do much of anything. Luxray kind of can actually. So we're going to Protect Stall. This thing right here. That's fine. He's gonna go EQ. Togekiss should do it. Bitter Blade. Oh, Bitter Blade eats me alive. Wow. Scorching Sands, Splishy, Air Slash. I don't think I outspeed a Mega Garch. I really, really don't. I'm just gonna, here, it's easier to check Megas on this. I'm gonna check on here and see what we got. Garchomp. There we go. There we go. Let's see what we got for Mega Garchomp, because this is insanity. We have 92 base speed. Of course he's a gigantic monster with incredible speed. Of course he is, he's God. This is gonna be a problem. Relic Song can put him to sleep. Splishy can paralyze. If Splishy paralyzes, we have the win right there. If Air Slash were faster, that's the thing. Togekiss is not faster, I don't think. We're gonna Splishy. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Perfect. Now he's outsped. I was gonna say. He's gonna go a steel move. It's pretty obvious. Luxray should do the work. Eat that steel move at least. There we go. We ate it up. I'm just gonna triple axe. I'm just gonna go for it. Yes! Come on, hit him hard! There we go! There we go. Garchomp is done. Okay, that is a major threat out of the way. Now there's the Giratina. Now we got the Giratina. Is he gonna go, if he goes Dragon? If he goes Dragon or if he goes for a special move, I can eat that with the Togekiss. Let's go for it. Come on. Spectral, oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna, well, that's fine. Actually, that's fine. At this point, Giratina's stats. I need to see those. I need to see what we got for the Giratina, because if I don't outspeed him, that's going to be a problem. Oh, I can spell. I swear I can. Giratina, let's see what we got here. Base stats, 90. He outspeeds me too. They've all got such incredible bulk with their massive stat pools and everything. All right, that's fine. We're going to just air slash. I mean, I don't have a fairy move for this thing. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Lucario's walled, like he would have walled this thing. So that's perfect. He's gone. Now we get the leftovers. Now we got a Togekiss to deal with. And honestly, Togekiss kind of does the work to us. Togekiss kind of does the number. I think Ratmarsad would be great to send out, but I don't know if he's, well, I can say Luxray and Mamo can both handle this thing. Let's get Ratmar. Get Ratmar out there. He can do some stuff. Dazzling's going to kill. Oh, it's so close. It was so close. He outspeeds me. I know he outspeeds me. Ratmarsad has to do Accelerock just to do some damage. At this point, this is going to be a problem. Dazzling kills, yeah. I figured, like, Ratmarsad is not that good. He's not that good. Luxray is not hitting this thing with anything. Mamoswine can now, because Mamo can use an Earthquake against it, but do we live a hit? That's the question. I know that Giratina kind of kills everybody, except for maybe Togekiss. Maybe? And that's kind of the issue. Let's go Luxray. We'll go Luxray, we'll do some stuff, and we're gonna Protect Stall to get the speed first. Dazzling Gleam, perfect, so now we get the speed. Triple Axe, maybe. We have a wide lens, we only have one, so it's not guaranteed. Zippy is not doing the damage to this thing, I don't think. Actually, no, Togekiss, just out of curiosity, Togekiss is very low defense, isn't it? It's very high specialty. Togekiss. Let's try it. Let's see what we got. He's 95 defense, which is still pretty bulky. He's still pretty bulky. He going to heal, and I'm just curious what else he's got. Enigma Berry, that's fine, because the Enigma Berry would have triggered. I think we're just gonna zip. We're just gonna zip, we're gonna do the thing. Come on. That's a lot of damage. It's not enough, but it's a lot. And he's gonna heal with the berry. The berry's gonna give him back to green. Mamo outspeeds. I can't have the Mamo go down. That's the problem. I don't know if I can do it. Let's go air slash. We might speed tie, but I'm higher level. Come on, flinch. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There we go. And we have a wide lens. This guaranteed kills. Oh, Togekiss did the work again. All right, this is the closest we've ever gotten against her. Air slash again for the crit cheese, for the flinch cheese. Spectral Thief. That hurt a lot. And we did nothing. Oh, we did nothing. I'm gonna try to burn the Lumberry. The Lumberry's there, that's the problem. At this point, I just have to go for air slashes and just hope that we can do something. Spectral Thief, he's just gonna do the work, yeah. He's just gonna do the work over time. It's fine. We don't technically, I think we're gonna lose to the next one. Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Stole the boosted stats. He didn't steal anything though, because we didn't have boosted stats to steal. This is an issue. Because I definitely don't kill it with either of these attacks, and we don't. Oh, Mamo has to eat this hit. Ice Fang, come on. Oh, come on! With the paralysis, really? I have to go Ice Fang again. I have to get through the paralysis and Ice Shard. We have to. There's no way. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Defense, no! Ice Shard! No, what? It's gonna come down to the wire on this one. I have to hit or I lose. Yes! Oh! There we go. Okay, we got through it. Somehow we got through it. That was very decent. That was fine. I will take that. He managed to do it on the last possible hit I had available. So that was not too shabby. All right, that's good. Iron Jug, that's fine. Iron Jug versus Mamo. I don't know. I kind of put my money on Mamo, but it's fine. If we're going out, okay, who is the rival's Mon? Is it a fire type? If it's a fire type, Mamo's not good against it either. If it's a fire type, Luminion's good against it. Luminion still walls the Iron Jug. Togekiss hard walls the Iron Jug. Because what is he gonna, well, we don't really hard wall him, but we kind of do something. Let's go for it. We're gonna air slash. That's fine. Flinch. There we go. That's what we're hoping for. Flinch cheese. Do the work. Not too shabby. So we get him out of here. That's fine. I kinda want to go for like some sort of a fairy move, but Memory Mush is only going to give us a 40 power move. That's the problem. That's the issue. I'm gonna get maybe the power point up, and if that's the case, I could get more bodies. I could get more king shields if I really wanted. I'm just trying to think of like what is going to be really good against the final boss. Triple axe, maybe? Maybe? Head smash, not really. He's gonna die in one shot. It's such a thing. It's such a difficult thing. It's such a difficult choice to make here. I kind of just want to go ahead and give maybe give like Togekiss something. I don't really have any good options for this, honestly. I kind of just want to get another triple axe. I think that's fair. We don't really need anything else. We'll just go with it. That's fine. Roaring Moon is gonna get annihilated by Lumineon because we have a fairy move. We have a fairy move. He doesn't have any stats. This is gonna be 4 times. Blast it out of here. What? Oh, really? Alluring can't be selected, so we're gonna freeze drive. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's cool. I don't know why that didn't kill. I have no idea what his defenses are. Roaring Moon, I'm very curious now. X accuracy is a perfect thing to get right now. Light Screen's good, I like it, but I don't think I need it right now. I don't think I need it. I'm gonna get X Ac, that's fine. Iron Thorns is obviously not a great matchup for us, but I should be able to kill him. Worst case, we have tons of money to get our guy back alive. I'm gonna keep Lumi out. We're gonna splish, that should kill. There we go. Iron Thorns is not incredibly defensive if I remember. I could be wrong about that. But Expedef, oh, Expedef is good. I want all these X items to help me out. Slither Wing is gonna get hit by a fairy move. He's gonna get hurt. I just don't know if we live. Let's try it. It's not enough. It's not even close. The Whirlwind's fine. The Whirlwind's fine. That's good. So at this point, if he has a fire type, we don't really do much with this. But it's a tough one because I really want Lumineon out there first, but I don't want him to take that free hit. That's the issue. That's the issue. Ratmersad, I'm cool with him taking a hit. Let's go for it. Go Wing Meat, eat that up, eat that up. There we go, eat that up. Flare Blitz. Super has no hurt, but he's done now. Now Ratmersad is out though, and that's kind of an issue because I think his fire is fighting, and fighting will bop the Ratmersad. It's just kind of a thing. I will heal him up, and I'll heal up Lumineon. I'm not too concerned about money at this point because we kind of got what we need, honestly. Now, here's the question. I have so much money. I could go and just get Togekiss that move. I could get him at Flash, actually, which would be really nice. And the only thing that's going to hit the Mega Ray is going to be Fairy. Fairy Wind is 40 power. We do have 2 hits with it, but it doesn't do much of anything. That's kind of the issue. So, I just don't know. Like, E-Speed would be nice to have. It would be nice to have. Flash would be nice to have, but it's really kind of like a final boss thing, the Flash. At this point, we just can't make any of these moves fairy yet. That's the problem. That's the issue that I'm finding. I might just go ahead and make sure everybody is up to snuff and just go into the fight. Just go into the fight, do the thing, try as much as we can here. We're gonna get a rare candy. We're going to push somebody to 200 because we don't want to go above that. Or do we push the Mamoto? No, I think the Luxray. I was thinking about it for a moment. I think the Luxray is best because we still have an ice move on him. Let's go for it. And we'll see what we can get away with. It is Cinderace. Oh, never mind. Cinderace is, we can actually deal with this. We can deal with this. Can I eat that hit? I don't know if I can. I'm just gonna Accelerock. That's fine. That's a lot of damage. High jump kick. Yeah, because he had high jump kick. Right. I forgot about that. I could give up my wrap, but that way I still have the priority hit. I'm gonna go Togekiss, eat this hit. Ooh, that was a read and a half. That was bad. That was really bad. I don't want to keep swapping around. That's the problem. And Mamo doesn't do the work. Luxray kind of doesn't do the work. Let's go for it though. We're gonna eat up this hit and then we're gonna be faster. He's just predicting everything. He's just predicting everything. I'm dead definitely. I'm dead definitely if I stay in. The fact that he did so many moves predicting swaps is insane. I'm just gonna go Lumineon. Pyro Ball, there we go, we eat that up. He should go Supercell at this point. And at this point, there's just no good swaps. I literally just gave up 3 Mons on that exchange. That's horrible. There's just no way. There's just no way. I think he actually walls me. I think he actually beats me here. Ratmersad, I gave up the prior. I should have just not done that. I should have not wasted the time with that. Oh, I feel so bad about this whole fight. Immediately, I feel so bad about this whole fight. And Rap didn't do nearly the amount that he should have done. Big PP Bastio, let's try it. Come on, buddy. Eat this hit. Eat that hit. There we go. King Shield. Eat this hit. Eat this hit. There we go. There we go. Okay. He kept going and crashed. So that was a big deal for me. Now, if I went poison, I would resist it, and then he would have to do something else. He's probably, like, he could go fire if he wanted. That's the problem. But this is the best thing to go poison with against literally the best thing I could do right now is go poison. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Iron D. I'm gonna Iron D. High jump kick. We eat that up. There we go. And we get the defense boost. He got a defense boost too, though. Ooh, I'm gonna King Shield. Come on, high jump. A supercell, doesn't matter. He crashes. Get wrecked. His defense rose incredibly. I don't have to actually beat him. I just literally have to beat him with the move that I'm using. Because his defense rises here. I want to put out stealth rocks. Let's throw them out. Eat that high jump out. Oh, eat that up, eat that up. Bastio's gonna do some work here. Oh, Bastio's gonna do some work here. Yes, we got the 6 defense. If he can. Now I'm King Shielding because he's already body pressed out. I want to save those and I'm gonna King Shield and let him drop himself to the ground. He restored power points. That kind of sucks. All right, I'll use a body press. That's fine. He missed it anyway, so that's good. So we're fully set up. Oh, I was feeling so bad. Like at the beginning of this fight, I was feeling so terrible about this. This is a problem for me. This is a major issue because Bastio is going to get hurt by this Alakazam. But Ratmarsad could go down. Luxray and Mamo together could probably beat this thing. Lumineon could probably eat a hit, to be fair. Lumineon could eat a hit. This thing needs to go, though. This thing has to go. Do I just sack off the Ratmarsad? It gets rid of priority, but Lumineon's a better setup. And Ratmarsad is kind of useless. I had so much setup on that, too. That's the problem. I had so much setup. Can I eat that hit? Because I kill this thing if I eat it. Just a curiosity. He's what is it? 135, 160, 145. What is Alakazam? Just out of curiosity. Here, Pokédex. We're going to go in there. We're going to check his stats. All right, Alakazam. He's not like anything special. He's not a mega or anything. He's 135. 135. We are 138 defense. If I don't eat this, I have no idea why. Let's go for it. Come on. Oh, he went for Psyshock. Oh, we have incredible defense. I'm so glad I didn't swap out there. I'm so glad. Oh, I saved all my mons for what I needed them for, too. I saved them all for what I needed them for. Let's get a King Shield going. Eat that up. There we go. Get that attack drop. He can't do anything to me, and that Stealth Rock did so much. That Stealth Rock did so much chunky damage. Get this thing out of here. Get him out of here. Oh, Bastio sweep. Bastio sweep. Oh my. The Delta Stream doesn't proc until after, so he took an entire quarter of his health. I'm King Shielding, seeing what's happening. Outrage, that's fine. That's perfect. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. Flamethrower. Oh, he's got a flamethrower. That's fine. That's fine. We got some damage on him. We got some damage. He can't heal himself. I can out-heal this thing. And we got an attack drop again, just in case he uses attacks, which at this point, it's flamethrower. But outrage, that's fine. I could literally just let him outrage himself out because now I can guarantee his next move and just kill this thing. Oh, there we go. Bastio did the work. Bastio carried this entire fight. That was a lost fight right there, and he carried this. Oh, I'm King Shielding just for the sake of it. Just see what we got. Discharge. Okay, we didn't want discharge all over us. Oh, he did so much work. And honestly, the alternating King Shield is giving us more health back every time we do it. Oh, I'm feeling so good about this. I'm feeling so good about this. This might be the one. This might be the victory. And Milotic is not taking this hit. I'm fine with that. Even a crit, he's not taking that hit. He's gone. We actually just beat the rival there. That's the first time that I've done that with a Gen 4 run. Bastio did so much work there. Adventure Plus Focus Band is not useful to me anymore because the enemy can steal it from me. So I'm not going to bother with that. I'm curious about Psyshock, which Togekiss can learn, which is very awesome. We don't have Psychic coverage either, so this is actually going to give me a stab move. Or not a stab, a super effective move. So he can use that. The only thing is this thing probably has a poison move, which is going to suck, actually. It's going to really suck. I'm still going to take it so that we have it. Just so that we have it. We'll get rid of Relic Song because it doesn't help us in any way, because Splishy is probably better because of the paralysis. Scorching Sands because of the burn. Sleep doesn't really help us that much. Let's try for it. I want the paralysis if I can get it, because then I can flinch hacks him. All right, that's fine. We're going to keep this out. I'm going to King Shield and see what we got. Just out of curiosity, what does he got? He's got Spore. Oh, you kidding me with the Spore nonsense? Solar Beam, we're good. We're going to eat this up, but still. We're gonna eat this up, but still. There we go, get him out of here. Whew, I'm feeling so much better right now. I'm feeling so much better right now. That was a potential loss right there. X accuracy is gonna go away, so I'm gonna take it back. So we're at 197. We have fighting, fairy, and bug fighting, which I think I'm probably okay on. I'm just gonna see what they got, that's fine. This is good, and the flying probably can do the work to both of them, but I'm definitely getting rid of the Slitherwing, if I can. I'm gonna body this thing, I'm gonna air slash that. There we go, that's gone, because that's super duper, that's amazingly effective. And this thing should still kill. That's fine, we eat that up. We eat that up, and now he's done. Because there's no way he lives through that after that defense drop. There was no way he was living through it anyway, but he's not living through it after the defense drop. 197, I'm just gonna re-roll, because we have so much money. We have so much money. Steel Terra again. Ooh, Incinerate, what is 60 power reduces, like burns a berry up. We'll re-roll one more time, let's see what we got. That's probably, I'm gonna re-roll one more time. Let's see what we got. X defense, okay, I'm taking that. We'll take the defense, because that'll help the Togekiss a lot. That's fine. We'll keep this thing out, because we definitely kill. Let's body press. Gravity, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The gravity intensifying might actually work against him, that's the thing. All right, so that's fine. Memory Mush, perfect right here, because we need to get Mud Slap at this point, since we don't really have, like, I think that one of our moves is useless. Let's see what we got here. We got Stealth Rocks, that's useless, yeah, because that's not gonna work in the boss fight. So we get rid of that, and we keep what we got on the rest of it, and get that Mud Slap. That's fine. Scream Tail, I'm just gonna stay out and deal with it, because even though it's 2.25, I bet you it still kills. That's fine. It did not. Ooh, it did not. I'm impressed. I'm gonna Kings, just to get rid of his attack. There we go. Reduce it a little bit. Restored power points. Okay, we ate that berry, which means that he's not stealing that berry, so that's good. So there we go, eat it up, eat it up. Eat it up, eat it up, and get another body press. So that thing is gone. Now all we need to worry about is how to set up for this fight. That's an Egg Venture Plus. That's not really super good for us, though. I need something that's gonna be good for the fight, because I can't have this fight go bad. I can't have it go bad when we're right here at the end. X attack is not that bad, actually. I'm just gonna see here, we need to heal like everything. So, Max Pot on the Ratmersad, obviously. Hyper on these two should work to basically get them back to full. And honestly, I'm just gonna get some supers out and do some other nonsense here. So there we go, 510, perfect. I'll get another super for this, and we'll get all of our elixirs and everything. We're gonna get all the health back. Every bit of health we can. Even, I'm just gonna take the 4 points. I want all the health, I want everything. We're gonna get ethers out. Body press is good. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 ethers for him. Just get all this stuff. We're going to get ethers for this guy. He didn't really do a lot, but that's fine. 1 protect I'm not concerned about. I think I'm fine for now on that, and Mamo didn't even get a chance to do anything. So we're gonna see what we got from Mushes. Mamo first, because he has some stuff I probably could get. Like Mud Slap, I could probably use that. I could also maybe, I could reduce speed. Icy Wind is guaranteed lowering speed, so I could do that since I've got the accuracy, I guaranteed lower his speed. I want to get Ratmersad. I want to get his Scary Face as well. Let's see what we got here. Just out of curiosity, we have Flare Blitz, which is useless. Rabbit, today's the day. I'm drawing Sizzlizard and it's Evo. Awesome, very nice. I'm getting rid of Flare Blitz though. I will drop that because it's not useful to us. And we will get, we're basically prepping for the final fight though, so Necro. So I don't know if you were here to see me beat the rival, but we're on the final fight on the Gen 4 run now. Finally, finally, finally. So I feel so much better. I feel so much better about it. At this point, Screech would be nice to have, but not necessary, I don't think. I'm gonna see what's like, what we actually need to have first. Attract doesn't really work. Aqua Ring, if he's a special attacker, Aqua Ring might actually end up doing more work for us because we basically have leftovers without having leftovers. I'm gonna take it because water is not doing any damage. At this point, Splishy, well, at this point, Alluring Voice doesn't really do much. Confuse the target of stats has been boosted during the turn. I don't know if that's gonna work with berries or if that's just not a thing. Splishy, no, I'm gonna keep Splishy actually. I'm gonna keep Splishy because I need to paralyze him. What is that Bastiodon's nickname? Yeah, you weren't here for that, were you? It's Big PP Bastiodon. It's amazing. I love it. All right, we're gonna get another Memory Mush and we're gonna go in Luxray and see what he's got. We might have some Thunder Wave. Perfect. That's amazing. We're gonna take that right off the bat. Thunder Wave, we're going to give this to... Thunderous Kick is... I mean, Zippy Zap is the least useful thing on our repertoire right now, but it is priority. That's the thing. It's a priority move, but it's not gonna do anything, I guess. I'll just take the Thunderous Kick because it will at least reduce him. We'll take the Thunder Wave because it's good. And Togekiss has Flash. Togekiss has Flash. Ooh. I could use that, but at the same time, like, I've got a lot of reducing accuracy things right now. What do I actually need? Maybe Confusion to keep getting the statuses going? Maybe Confusion? Maybe, I don't know. What is Life Do would not hurt, but he does have a lot of like poison moves, so that's kind of a thing. I don't know. I'll just take the Flash. I'll take the Flash, or I'll take the Sweet Kiss actually. I'll take the Sweet Kiss. Because we got a lot of flashing going on. Air Slash is good, Scorching Sands is good. Splishy is not quite as good, but we have other options for paralysis. Psyshock is super effective, but it's not really like doing any special effects beyond that. If we could paralyze him, Air Slash is the thing. That being said, do I want the Splishy on this guy? Kinda not. Like, even with the calciums that we have, kinda not. And I do need to get rid of some of these items, honestly. This is gonna be a whole thing. I'm gonna do it. It might be a bad idea, but we've got paralysis anyway. We just need to outspeed. And we got paralysis. As far as this, I need to figure out which items I want to keep. Soul Dew, he can take that, but I think he's neutral nature if I'm not mistaken, so it doesn't do anything for him. Leftovers kind of does big problems for us. That's the biggest issue. Our healing is no longer a thing. Like, we don't have big PP if we get rid of the healing leftovers there. For Sizzlezar's design, I'm gonna make them based off of bikers and stuff like that. He's gonna be the tough guy of the elemental lizards. Yes, he's gotta be 100%. I'm just gonna wait up a moment. We're gonna see what we got here. We're gonna discard the multi-lens. Would be a good one to discard at this point, honestly. Multi-lens leftovers. I think I gotta get rid of the leftovers on everything. The sharp beak is not gonna help him. The wide lens probably isn't gonna help him. Leppa might like waste his berry there. I'm gonna get rid of the multi-lens, which sucks to say. Goodbye multi-lens, and we're gonna probably have to say goodbye to leftovers, but I'm gonna see. Black Belt doesn't help him, Leppa doesn't help him, Wide Lens kinda, and Enigma doesn't really. Well, Enigma is super effective moves, actually. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop the Enigma. Because, like, nobody's hitting Luxray for a super effective. They don't have Earthquake, I don't think. I don't think. Charcoal could help him now that I think about it. And yes, he gets a Flaming Mohawk. Oh yes, if he doesn't get a Flaming Mohawk, then, you know, he's not doing it right. We're getting rid of the Charcoal because he's got Flamethrower. I know that for a fact. That's fine. This guy's got nothing. Leftovers. Luminion's probably gonna be our tank, honestly. Luminion's probably gonna do all the tanking stuff. Big PP's gotta take a hit. He's probably gonna go Poison right off the bat, like I'm gonna go Terra Poison on him, and then just start reducing his attack power. Because if we can do that, we can effectively stop him from doing stuff. But there is also the worry of taking the big hits. Togekiss needs to do some nonsense, but we can't have leftovers on any of these guys. That's the problem. Leftovers is gonna give him too much of a boost. Everything else should be fine, and it gives us a bonus, but it doesn't give him anything. Now that I have some money left, I'm gonna buy another reroll. X attack is nice to have, it's just not good enough, you know? It's just not good enough. Rarer Candy is not good here. Nope, we can't take that, because we can't have our guys go to 201. Grass Terra Shard is super useless. X Defense is still active. I've got one more chance at a good reroll. I can't lock the rarities or anything, but I'm not too concerned about that. And Rock Smash will be nice, but Rock Smash isn't great against him. Let's go for it. Dire Hit is perfect. Okay, Dire Hit's amazing. Icicle Spear is not the worst thing in the world. And Mamoswine can learn it, but Mammo's probably going to die in one hit. So I'm gonna get the Dire Hit so that we guarantee those extra crits. Let's try it, and we're gonna see what we can do here. This is 200, this is Eternatus. We're gonna see what we can do here. I have to get the right guy out right away. He's got so much talking, and obviously he's got the best IVs. So let's see here, what do we got for the best guy to start with? This guy will be able to take a hit and will Mud Slap. This can be a thing, so that's a good option. I could T-Wave, I could protect T-Wave right now. Here, just out of curiosity, I didn't check out Eternatus. Pokemon. I just want to see what his speed is, because if we outspeed him with one Protect Stall, we could potentially paralyze him right off the bat, and that'll be a big deal. He's 130 base, just like in the base form. Okay, never mind. We're not outspeeding him, because Luxray is going to be like 105, and that means even with 2 Protects, it's a speed tie. I think. We have a Carbos. No, with 2 it would be good, but we can't do it just yet, and we need to keep this thing for the second round, so I can't have that, so that's fine. Togekiss is not doing anything, right? No, we got Sweet Kiss. That's not doing a whole lot. And he's gonna die to a poison move, so that's kind of a thing. This is good setup fodder. The Hollow Knight, how you doing today? Hi. So we are doing a Gen 4, Mono Gen 4 run, and we are on the final guy, and I got 100 candies on this thing, which is insane. But I'm trying to figure like who I want to send out first to do some stuff. I'm good, that's awesome. All right, so Ratmarsad is probably eating one hit, maybe, unless it's a turnip. Was it a turnip blast that he has, or some nonsense like the dragon move? If it's that, he's not living through the hit. But if he does, Scary Face is a big deal, and stat changes still carry over if I remember. So that's a good idea. Ice Shard is just kind of a cleanup move. Like Ice Fang is better once he's paralyzed. At this point, I kind of feel more confident in keeping the big PP out and making sure we get those mud slaps in. So we're gonna try this. We got some pressure, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Just before he does anything, I'm gonna King Shield, see what he does. Might as well scout it out. Flamethrower. So he's going straight for it. We cannot use our poison, I'm noticing. That's kind of a problem. I'm gonna Mud Slap. Don't you burn me. Oh, there we go. That's one. That's one. Perfect. He's not doing a lot either. Oh, he's not doing a lot with that. There we go. I'm eating it up. We're doing all the Mud Slaps. That's a perfect start. We got 4 of them right off the gate. There we go. Okay. At this point, now I can just go, do I go King Shield? I might want to go King Shield and just like waste a little bit of his time. He's got like 9 of those left. And then just Iron D and just do some body pressing and see if this guy can carry us through the first round. Let's just see what we got here. Just out of curiosity. He's just going Flamethrower. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna Iron D. We're gonna try to get the big D going because he still resists us. If he burns me, this strategy was a bad idea. And he's hitting so often now. Body press. He hit 3 times in a row. Are you kidding me? And he got a defense boost. Okay, at least he missed that. That's 2. I'm gonna King Shield, stall him out a little bit. Body press, there we go. That's 1, he's procced. There we go. That was incredible, and now we got him procced, and now he's got his black hole, but it doesn't really matter for us right now. So we're actually good. I'm gonna King Shield. Hello, Lotheb, how you doing? We are going to, do I burn him? If I burn him, I can't get the Parahacks. But if I burn him, he gets guaranteed damage over time. He cannot heal himself up. He stole our soul, dude, which is fine. He stole our soul. I'm torn here. I kind of want the burn. Come on. Eat it up. He's cross poisoning. I knew he was going to do it, and we get the burn right away. Oh, yes. Okay, he's done. He literally is just on borrowed time at this point. At this point, I can just Psyshock away if I want. I think it does a little more damage. Let's go for it. Flamethrower hurts, but it doesn't do enough, and this should do a bar. Oh, it only did like a half a bar. Not even quite half of a bar, but that's fine. Big PP's done. He did his job so well, so I'm fine with that. All right, at this point, Luxray can probably just come in and set up sweep, or Luminion can set up sweep. Like, we can literally do whatever we want at this point. Ratmarsad is, he's not really doing a whole hell of a lot right now, but it's fine. I'm gonna get Luminion in and just start setting up. We're gonna get Quiv Dancing going. We're just gonna Psyshock and do some damage. Togekiss is gonna be his target. So worst case, I get a couple of Quiv Dances up and he kills Togekiss and then we just bop him. So it should be good. There we go, we're outspeeding him now, that's perfect. Cross Poison still missed, awesome. I wanna get one more Quiv Dance because then I can Splishy and kill next turn. It doesn't really matter, I guess I'll just freeze dry him here and just do the work and we'll just destroy him next turn. Like we destroyed this guy so easily, it's insane. We just dealt with him, and now I just do whatever I want. Here, I'm just gonna Scorch. That's fine. He had sped. Ooh, he must have gotten a speed boost that I didn't notice, but that was so easy. That was the easiest Eternatus I think I've ever had, other than maybe the Dragon Run. But everything leading up to this point, the Gen 4 run was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Oh, you won. Guess I should have known, but you're back now. It's over. Yes, this is the first time that I've actually won since I reset, or since I cleaned up my cache, so it's gonna show you all this nonsense too. But not too shabby. That was actually incredible. And honestly, Bastio carried that one. Bastio did all the work on that one. We needed that tankiness. So we got an egg voucher for every single one of these, including our Shieldon, our Cranidos rather, who I was not going to play after this. So I'm so glad I got him. I'm unfortunately gonna have to accept that I can't use the Swinub for anything, but it's fine. We got the Gen 4 run done. Now, I will say my original plan with this was to go on a stream with one of my friends here, one of my buddies, but he did not show up. So we can continue the rogue at least. We'll continue the rogue and do some stuff. What team did you have on your first? My first run, ooh, it was a while ago because I've lost this like 6 times. I've lost this a lot. Like I don't restart, so as soon as I lose, it's over. Even though I have restarts on, it's mostly to catch shinies if I need to. But I'm not going to restart the challenge or anything like that, you know what I mean? But on your first team win, I had Jolteon, Vaporeon, some other guys, I can't remember. I literally have it up on YouTube. It's my first ever PokeRogue video. It's in my PokeRogue series. I think it's my 3rd or something video. It's actually like that, but we actually beat it with my favorite mon, Jolteon, so it's awesome. So what will you do? So at this point, I'm up for suggestions. Don't get me wrong. If you guys want to tell me where to go and what to do, I'll try that one as well. I'm probably just going to start another challenge run if you guys don't have anything that you particularly want to see. You know what I mean? But we got Gen 4, so we could, if we want to, go straight to Gen 6 since we beat 5. It was 1, 2, 3, 5, and then I skipped 4, so I had to go back and do it. So if you want, we can just go straight to Gen 6, which gives us probably more options to deal with here. Bug type only is also a really good one. I'm thinking bug type only. I like that a lot. We're going here. We're going bug type. We're going to see what we got here because I probably have some good options. Now, same rules, obviously, no retries, no repeated mons, no starting with legends. So we're going to no ribbons. Anything that has a ribbon we can't use. And I just want to see here. Is that everything? That's everything. Okay, perfect. We're going to try what we've got here, basically. Do bug types only. Yes, everybody wants bugs only. Everybody wants it. It's so popular. I mentioned Yanma should be on the bug type only. He's really good. He's got technician. He's awesome. I kind of want to put him on the team. So that's decent. I'm also doing that. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Now, Fortress is a monster. Fortress is great. I kind of want a Fortress. So I'm going to put that there too. I know that Shuckle is basically an I win button, but I'm not going to use him just yet because I know he's an I win button. Heracross and Weedle. I thought I beat the game with Weedle, but that's fine. I'll take him for a Mega B. So I could use Heracross at this point. Also kind of an I win button. Heracross is a monster. Or I could use something else depending on what you guys want here. Because we've got, these are the options available to us. We do have a Larvesta, so that is a big option right there if you guys want. Shelmet is also a really good special setup sweeper. So we could use him as well. And Scorpy is just a nice like defensive guy. And we got super luck with him. So there's a lot of options to have here. I'm just going to set up these mons so I don't accidentally not set them up later. Yanma I'm keeping basically for the luck, but also flying type is nice. If we were to get Weedle, Mega Beedrill is still bug poison if I'm not mistaken, correct? I'm just gonna check him out here. I'm just gonna see what do we got here. Oopsie, we gotta go down there, perfect. Mega B is still bug poison. He's super fast, he's hit super hard, and he's got okay specialty for some strange reason. I have no idea. But we're gonna keep him on the team and he is properly set up. Perfect, awesome. Do you count Paradox and Ultra Beast as legend? Yes, yes. Anything that you can catch in an epic egg, basically, epic or above, you cannot use in my, or at least I can't use in my challenge. If you want to replicate that challenge on your side, I would say anything epic or legendary that you would catch in this game. So that would be Paradox Mons, that would be, you know, like Deoxys, stuff like that. It would be everything that you would see in those eggs. Heracross, I think, is in a rare egg, and he was never a legend, so that's why I say he's probably still okay, even though he costs as much as, like, a legend and stuff. But I kind of want to avoid him, too, because Heracross is also really, really, really good. Fair, yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking about it. I was thinking that's my cutoff, because legends make it a little too easy to win these challenges. So I'm kind of, like, giving myself a little bit of a gimp sort of playstyle so that I can actually try to manipulate these mons that I don't ever use. And especially since, like, for example, Nincada. I don't ever use a Ninjask or a Shedinja. So it's really cool to be able to use this mon that I would never use in a base game. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I'm going to, Anorith is kind of interesting. I like Armaldo, but I just don't have his Water Absorb, which would make him so much better. We got Poison Touch, we got Shield Dust. I don't know if those change. Rough Skin would be awesome for this thing. I do have his moves, though. I do have them all set up pretty much except for Nature. What is the best Nature for this thing? I'm gonna assume Defense. Ooh, it's a 140 Defense Mon. He's got good typing. I do like Fortress. I do like him. But he doesn't really have anything beyond that, and he's a 465. I thought he was a little higher stats than that, all things considered. This guy right here has Hardy Nature. Well, we know he's speed and attack. He's 145 speed. The only thing that he doesn't outspeed naturally would be a Electabuzz out of like the baseline mons. I kind of want to give him more attack. If I gave him Lonely, that might not hurt. Timid would be terrible. Jolly would be okay too, actually. If I gave him Jolly, he outspeeds a Electrode as well. I was thinking Electabuzz, an Electrode. He'd outspeed that with a Jolly nature. So he'd outspeed everything in the game if he was a Mega. And now we finally, I forgot, since Gen 4 basically has no Megas and no G-Maxes, and we had basically no access to the ones that we could have gotten, we can finally think about like Megas and G-Max and like what Mons can evolve into a stage beyond their final evolution, you know? What Mons can go even bigger. So that's really cool. So I'm torn between Jolly and probably Lonely because this thing is not defensive. So Lonely doesn't hurt him, weirdly enough. Because I'm not going to leave him out there to take a physical hit. I'm just going to send him in there to do big Chungus hit, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I want to make him more flimsy, and 150 attack is already doing so much. I might just make him Jolly since I don't have the nature. We'll just go with that. This guy here, if I keep him on the team, he costs us 2, but he's not incredible stats. But we do have a steel type with him, that's the thing. Now, mind you, I don't use stuff like Larvesta all that much, so it might be fun to just try that. I'm gonna put on some pretty cheap bugs and just see what we got here. Just for the fun of it, see what other mons we can use. Oh, I want to use Venonat! Venonat Venomoth is bug poison though, and that would also like overlap here. We've beaten our poison run, we have not beaten our bug run. Weedle, I mean, Beedrill is going to be a monster. That's the biggest thing. He's going to be so much more of a force than Venonat. I'm going to say Venonat, and you know what I'm going to use him for is like an actual fun gimmicky run. And then this Beedrill I'm just going to let sweep through the whole game here so we can beat bugs super easily. Because it's kind of a thing. But Beedrill has a made up, like a built-in weakness, I should say, where Heracross kind of does not, other than flying, which I guess he can't beat the Ray, but we can have stuff for that, you know? If that's the case, we have Honeygather Kricketune, which I've never used. I could literally leave him as a Kricketot since he's garbage anyway, and then get him covered. Actually, I kind of want to do that just to see if we can do it. Just for the fun of it. I don't think I'm that good, but just to see if we could do it, you know? We could get the, I was thinking about getting the Caterpie for the G-Max Butterfree, but we also do have a flying bug, and it's kind of a little bit of an overlap. And Yanma does so much work. It has such good, like, setup potential. I think at this point, I kind of need something that's more of a special wall. And I think Dupiter might be. Let's just see here. Araquanid is a massive special. Okay, I think we'll bring this guy. I think we'll bring him as our special wall. And we also have a water type, and he's shiny. That's actually not bad, all things considered. Like, everything all around is great for that. We have that set up. This one is, yeah, that's set up the way I wanted it, because I wanted to replace Absorb super quick. And Araquanid is Silk Trap, Swords Dance, which we don't have. So I'm just going to set this thing up from the beginning. I want to check here, because I wanted to make sure I was bug water or water bug. So this is good. Water Sport is basically useless. I'll put Swords D there, Silk Trap here, I think. That's probably fine. And that was Bug Bite, which I don't think this thing's going to attack much anyway, so it's fine. But I'm curious what egg moves it gets. Aqua Step, Jet Punch. It's okay. It's okay, it's just not a good attacker, but I'm gonna see if he can actually be a good defender, because he can defend us against fire very well. And Water Bubble is against water, right? Oh no, that has fire type moves. Okay, so that's even more fire defense. So we have fire defense here, which is good because the rest of our team is not that. Shelmet will become Bug Steel, will it? Oh, never mind. I'm not renaming it. I'll let you guys rename if you so choose. Let's see what we got here. Base stats, evolutions, Excelgor is just Bug, and he's just super fast with special attack. I thought okay, use the Linking Core Great if Carablast has been caught. Is that the only one? That's the only evolution he has? I thought he evolved into a Bug Steel. It's so weird, because he is literally in a helmet, so I don't know. But I'll take this team. We got this. We're just gonna make sure that our natures are better. I have Adamant, which is really good for, like, at least it would be good for the Kricketune if I use him. But if I can beat the game without a fully evolved Mon, that gives me an achievement. So I'm going to try it. Let's see what we got here. Can you name the Jupiter Hornet? Absolutely, yeah. If you want, throw that in the redeems there if you want. That way I can just kind of like get this and then remember it afterward. That way it'll help me out a little bit there. We'll see what we got here. I've got water absorb, I've got water bubble. What is water absorb? Is you heal. Okay, perfect. I didn't know because like some of them boost your attack, some boost your special, some of them just heal you. I don't really need to heal, honestly, but it would be nice, but I think I need more fire resist is kind of the thing. And this guy is, here, let's just see here. Slightly better attack than special attack, but pretty bad either way, you know? Pretty bad either way. So we're gonna go and give him a not adamant nature, probably some special defensive nature. Which, I mean, it's not great. I don't have good specialty natures. I have Jolly, which is fine, but he's so slow. He's so slow. Adamant might literally be my best nature. Hasty is also okay, but Adamant is probably our better nature. All right, so what do we want to name him? We wanted to name him Hornet. Let's go for it, just for the sake of it. We'll name him Hornet. Hornet. Oh, it's all caps. There we go. Honestly, the caps one might have been funny. So it should be nicknamed by the time we get into the fight, but we'll see what we got here, and we'll just go for it. We'll start with this, go in here. I'm so glad we got a challenge done, and it was so close. It was down to the wire. Now, Surskit becomes, is it bug flying later? I'm just curious here. Surskit, let's just curiosity. Just checking it up, just doing some research. He evolves into Masquerain, which is bug flying, yes. Masquerain is not super great if I remember, but I do like him. Yeah, it's 414 base stats. He's not that good. He's not that good. I'm just gonna let Yanma destroy this thing. We're just going to heat wave it. Ah, there we go, get it out of here. All right, so that was pretty easy, all things considered. Water Pulse is interesting for Jupiter. He probably can learn it, just out of curiosity. Bubble, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, we don't. We learn Liquidation. Leech Life is fine for our defenses, but I'm surprised. Do we have a better water move right now? We have Water Gun. I'll just take this as we go. This is fine. And we do have Swords D, so we can technically start setting stuff up, but it's not great. It's not the greatest move. But I didn't get good items there, so I wasn't too concerned. Now, do I want my Yanma to be out first? If he is, what is the biggest concern I will fight? A fire type, probably, right? Like, I think that's just kind of the thing for everything. Even then, a lot of fire types tend to be, they're weak to earth power, obviously, but they also tend to be fighting types, so I can get a flying move to deal with them too. I'm gonna nasty plot up, and we're just gonna sweep through some stuff. There we go, we'll just earth power that should kill. There we go, it's gone. Easy, easy, easy. And earth power is at least fully accurate. So let's, oh yes, before I do anything, I need to make sure that I pause the evolution for the Crick, because I don't want him to evolve if I'm gonna get that achieve. There we go. Wide lens it. Easy choice. Yanma is a really good option for that, and we'll just stay out and heat wave this thing. Because, like, it's literally a pile of cotton. He's going to catch fire super quick. It's not going to be great for him. He's not going to have a good time. So we're good there. We got 40 bucks, and I'll take the Pokeball. I don't need X special defense by round 5. I think we're good. Pineco is still super weak too. No, we're going to get Jupiter out there. Because we need to cover Yanma's weakness if it is a fire type. We have to cover that. I will Heat Wave. That should kill all that. And we'll just Water Pulse what's left. Because I know Yanma's outspeeding. 100%. Even without Speed Boost, Yanma's outspeeding. I love the... Look at the bug. Look at the dragonfly bug head. I love that. It's so cool. There we go. And he gets the Speed Boost. I love it. So we got some money. That's decent. The building up of money is actually becoming a big deal. That's why I'm not going to take that Nug. I'm going to take the Great Ball. So that in case we come across a shiny, we have that option to just catch it and have some more stuff. I'm going to Nasty Plot to start with. I was thinking about it for a moment. I might need that because Yanma's not extremely good by itself. Ooh, he's got Unaware, I think it is. We'll just Quick Attack. There we go, he's gone. Because he doesn't, there was no way he was going to live through that with the stat change. All right, Rattata. Ooh, he almost killed me. That would have been dangerous. But we can afford potions now. We can afford potions because we still have the Honey Gather. Ooh, Galarian Mask. I like this guy. That's fine. I'll take the potion. I'll give that. Rare Candy, just see who doesn't have his passive. This guy, we got that. Okay, so just this guy and Pineco. I'm more concerned about Pineco's actually than Jupiter's because Pineco's is Rough Skin, which will make us really good at defending hits. Really good at taking those hits. Self-destruct, I love it. I mean, it's not good compared to anything. Like, Leech Life is just, it's nice recovery, and then Recover is also just good in case we can't do that much damage. Which, he's got like 60 attack. He's not going to do that much. Metal Burst, I guess Metal Burst doesn't really do a whole lot, maybe? I'm just gonna get rid of self-destruct. If we get explosion, maybe we'll use that nonsense. But I don't think we're gonna keep self-destruct for this level, you know? So we're good there. We got 40, that's decent. And Grip Claw already. Get the Yanma on that. Yanma has to grip some, he's gotta steal some items. Early berries. We're just gonna Earth Power. Goodbye. This thing doesn't get unaware. I think it's unaware that is the ignore stat changes. I keep saying simple, but it's actually unaware. Carbos is an interesting one. So Yanma's got speed boost. If we get protect with Yanma, then we don't really need to worry because we'll speed boost and we'll just outspeed everything. This will be like 137, 137.5 or some nonsense. He's going to outspeed everything. Jupiter is super slow, so Carbos is not going to help him. Weedle is going to be 145 speed, and we got Jolly Nature, so it's kind of a thing. Shelmet, Shelmet's not incredibly fast, or well, it's good. It's like really good speed, but it's not like at that perfect spot where it's going to be faster than everything. I think Shelmet deserves those speed boosts because everybody else is going to outspeed anyway. Shelmet is just at the last little moment there of maybe outspeeding. Litten. All right, so we're going to deal with the Litten. It's kind of a problem, but I think we outspeed him. Let's go for it. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, Litten is going to evolve into a Dark Fire, I believe, which Yanma can deal with that, but it's not as ideal because that means that the fighting type that we would have hoped for is not going to be a thing. I'm going to Heat Wave, see what we can do. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And we speed boost, so now our quick attack is definitely faster than him. So Yanma beats a bird. I love it. The Dragonfly just destroying birds. I love it. All right, so what do we got here? We got Great Ball. Sure, let's take it. Oh, Ladyba's gone. Ladyba's gone. I like Ladyba. I do. He's just not that good. He's like one of the worst mons. He is specially defensive, to be fair, but he's not even close to Jupiter. He's just really, really bad in general. Like, all of his other stats are terrible. And I guess I'll just leave the Yanma. Like, I want to check him out just for the sake of it. Just to show how bad this thing is in case you don't know. Letty. Let's go Letty on, actually. Letty on. Let's go Letty on and show how bad it is to start with. That's what you got for stat pool. He literally has nothing. He's 390 base stats, and he's still worse at Special D than the guy we chose, than the Spider. So it's actually kind of incredible how bad he is. Let's just start with power. We'll just kill this thing in 2 hits. Be done with it. Covet. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that's an issue. That's an issue. I hate Covet so much, and it's always around in this level. I was thinking maybe I'd catch this thing, steal the item off of it, and then just catch another bug along the way. Who would I get rid of if I did that, though? Cricketot probably, but then we don't get our Honey Gather, so it loses that strat. But then we could just get it coveted later. I don't think their Grip Claw is going to be so essential that we're going to want to lose out on those options, so I'm just going to destroy them. I hate Covet so much. There's a 30% chance to just steal all your stuff. It's the worst move in the game. I hate that move so much. And Zigzagoon definitely has it. There's no way. So Yanma, we're just gonna nasty up. We're gonna sweep some stuff. Tackle, that's fine, we're good. And I'm just gonna Earth Power while I drink. There we go. Ooh. I started to notice it after the hour marker there, and it just kept going. Struggle Bug, we'll just get that. That's fine. And 50. Yeah, I should have done a stream this weekend so that I could keep the vocal cords warmed up and keep ready for the stream, you know? It's one of those things that I feel like I need to do some like vocal exercises before streaming. I do think that would help. Anyway, Pineco I'm gonna keep leveling up because even though Jupiter covers our weakness, Pineco is the one I want the candies for, and I'm not convinced that we're gonna win this round. I think it's not like I'm setting up for failure, it's more like I'm planning for the future, hopefully. Hopefully it comes across that way. But we're gonna keep this out, Earth Power. I'm just gonna actually Heat Wave because we should be able to Water Pulse this guy down anyway. I figured he would live through it, but he didn't, but that's fine because I figured he'd have like Thick Fat or something and then just live. But he didn't, so it's good. Double Team is nice to have against the final boss, maybe, but it's not great right now. And Rare Candy again, let's go for it. Pineco, keep getting the levels. That way Jupiter, whenever we're in doubles battles, can get out and get leveled, and then the Pineco can level in the background, which for a fire type trainer is not great for us, but at least we have an option. Roost. Yanma doesn't learn Roost, does it? I don't think it does in any way. In any way outside of this. Yeah, we could detect, we could Roost, we could do some stuff with that. I think that's probably better. Let's grab that just so that we have it. And I'll get rid of Quick Attack because we're outspeeding. Like, I'm not concerned. You should pick up Infestation. Infestation is a really good move. I think Dupeter already has it. Yes, we do. So we have it with Dupeter, which is going to be amazing because he also can avoid the fire type damage from the final boss. So he's weirdly going to be pretty good, and Silk Trap will help us to reduce the speed of the guy. So he'll probably try to hit us, maybe with a physical move, and he can't at that point. Anyway, we're going to Earth Power this because Poochyeno's terrible. It doesn't matter. I love Poochyeno. I love him. I always say this, but he's so bad. He's just so bad. Protein, perfect. Dupeter is going to be Swords Dancing up, and we need to give him attack power. Weedle probably is one-shotting anything anyway, and Shelmet is a special, and Pineco is basically there for he's just basically there to look pretty. Like, that's all he is there for. He's not really helpful to us right now. We're gonna Heat Wave, kill the... I love Spearow. He's so cool. He's like the quintessential bird, but I love him. I love a Spearow. And we got ourselves a kind of like lime Kakuna. That's kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, that's not too shabby. I am a little disappointed they didn't call Metapod like something to do with a Chrysalis, because that would have been much more for them, because cocoons are for moths, I believe, and Beedrill's a bee, so it doesn't really make sense there either. But cocoons, I believe, are for moths, and Chrysalis are for butterflies. So it would have been nice if they'd had a little bit of that, but I mean, it was the first gen. So it's kind of a thing. Oh, Pineco with this is actually really good. Sand Tomb, because that's going to be more damage over time. Flamethrower is going to kill me, so I don't even know if Pineco is going to be good in this one, because if he has a Flamethrower, Pineco's dead. But Sand Tomb is nice, and I don't really need the rest of this just yet. I'm going to get it. There we go, and we'll get rid of Recover for now and maybe get it back later, just in case. Just in case. And Breeder Miles. Ooh, I think he's gonna hit me real hard. I think he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hurt me. He's gonna hurt me real hard. The Pineco's the only one that would eat this, but only when he becomes Steel type. I don't know if I eat a Rock Throw at all with Yanma, and I can't have him die just yet. I need to pop that. I need to pop his Sturdy right off the bat. So Kricketot, you gotta die, buddy. You gotta die, buddy. It's gotta happen. See you later, Crick. And now our Outspeeder with, Dupeter's not going to outspeed that. Pineco might live through it and just hit him once. Let's just go for gold. I'm just going to Metal Burst, see what we do. Oh, we lived through it, perfect. Okay, Pineco's really, really solid for that. And I spent all this time preparing for this. He didn't even have Sturdy. He didn't even have it. Eterna only gets Flamethrower in the Eterna Max phase. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know that. That's still good. We still learned it anyway, just in case. So he could still reduce him in that stage, or in the first stage, and then the Eterna Max can kill this thing off, and then we can do some stuff, you know? Managed to finish the body, and the head just kind of screwed up the Flaming Mohawk. And by the way, I'm drawing a fake Monome. Rabbit will tell you more. Yes, oh, so Necro does a lot of art and stuff as well for the, you know, not necessarily all fake Mons. I think you've done a couple of real Mons as well that you shared, but in the Discord channel, Necro does a bunch of art. We haven't quite got, I haven't done any art myself for a while, so I might get back into that at some point. But yes, this fake Mon is, oh my goodness, he's way back there. I can't remember his name. Sizzlizard. He's Sizzlizard, which, I mean, you could probably put together what he is. He's a fire lizard creature, but I'm very curious to see what it looks like at the end, because I want to see what you were thinking when you made it. Anyway, Riolu, obviously Yanma can bop this thing. That's fine. I'm still going to Nasty Plot Earth Power it. I'm going to Nasty Plot Earth Power. I could Roost. Ooh, I could Roost right now. Eat that up. Metal Claw, that's fine. That's fine, because now we definitely outspeed, and I don't know why he didn't just go for a quick attack. It would have been smarter. It would have been really cool. But yes, there we go. Cleffa, there we go. And by the way, I will say this, if you wanted to, I'm just going to link off the Discord. You can join and see kind of what I was talking about there if you want, and hop in there too. Now, it might have linked 30 times. I have fixed most of the restream stuff, but I think that that's one of the few, that particular code I might need to look into. So hopefully I didn't spam 30 of them, but I think I probably did. But at least then, if you want, join the Discord. No pressure at all to do so. And yeah, you can see what we got on there. Yanma's getting Air Cutter, that's awesome. Roost versus Air Cutter. Ooh, I like Heat Wave because Heat Wave deals with a lot of stuff, but what does Heat Wave deal with that we need? Steel, actually. We do need Steel. Earth Power deals with that. And Ice, which technically we don't hit right now. Earth Wave does not hit that, but what deals with Ice that we have? I don't even know if there's a Mon that we have that deals with that, but I'm gonna get rid of Heat Wave now because most of our stuff is covered, and Ice is not very common at this stage. Curse for this thing. This is not a curse setup mon. I've got this thing as special, and we got power gems, so we dealt with it. So I answered the question there. Perfect, so we got ice coverage. And not Yama, Shelmet, which is Excelgor, I believe, is pretty much just going to be able to do whatever he needs to do, you know? Like, it's not a big deal for him. Now, at this point, I'm going to take the rogue. I'm not going to bother reviving. Yanma should be able to outspeed and kill this thing, and we are 100 accuracy with the air cutter, which is awesome. So there we go. Now, is it... I think you have to evolve the Yanma right away, or do you have to wait like a couple levels before you evolve him so that you can get the, not air cutter, but air slash? Can you catch a legendary if you find? Yes, I can. If you find a legendary, and if you're doing the same rules as I am, then if you catch a legendary, you can, or if you find one, I should say, you can capture them during this challenge, and it doesn't break the rules because you found it on the way and you actually put in the work to catch it. I feel like that's a fair reward for finding a legend that you can use in a challenge, you know? And I've never, like, I found, I think, one legend I could use in a challenge I was using it for, and it was Dialga, and I had a Garchomp that soloed the Dragon challenge anyway, so he wasn't even useful, but I did catch him during that run. I actually have that video on the YouTube side as well. Also, I'm getting back on pencil and paper. Digital art is not my strong suit. I 100% agree. I mentioned before I could pretty much only do art by drawing it out. I can't actually do digital art, and even then, I like drawing. It's actually kind of fun. I will revive now because there's no other rewards that are worth it, and we might as well get a little bit of money before we get to the end of the stage. We could race there. We're going to be fast enough to get those berries, I think. Let's do it. Race for the berry bush. Got 2 berries. That's fine. It's okay. I found Genesect. I lost the run. Ah, that's so unfortunate. That's so lucky, too, that you managed to find a Genesect during the run. Ugh, I'm torn between the Lum and the Citrus, because Citrus is nice. Enigma is okay, but I like the Lumberry, and I'm going to give that to... I'm going to give that to the... I want to give that to the Dupeter to hold on to, maybe? I don't know, because like he's always going to hit by his status. I'm going to give it to the Kricketot, because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to send him in to fight anything. Mankey, we're just going to bop this dude. We're just going to bop this dude. Get him out of here. He doesn't have enough special D to take that hit. There we go. But yes, so you managed to find a Genesect during the run. That was really decent at least, but yeah, it's unfortunate to lose it. I'm going to teach the Shelmet this because we should outspeed the... even base, I think you don't outspeed, actually. I think Shelmet might live through 1 hit, and we're going to get the Mud Slap because the shenanigans, as you saw, were really good on our side. They were actually very decent. Lechonk, okay, so we're on the 30 cycle for our trainer fight at the end, but I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not as ideal as the 20 because like you have more breaks in between, so you don't have to worry about spending all your money at once or just not having what you need to be able to beat them. So it is a tougher cycle. But it's okay. It's okay. We got this. Yanma is still kind of doing work. And I'm just going to Earth Power because that should kill. That should kill. This thing is not defensive enough to eat a Yanma Earth Power, hopefully. Takedown is a terrible move. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. It's just not a good move. Ooh, DNA Splicer. Ooh. Okay, here's my question. If I spliced Kricketot with anything, do I then not get the achievement or the achievement for like completing the game with a mon that I would have had at first stage? I think I don't, in which case Pineco maybe with somebody? It's tough to say at this point. Like I could go Yanma Shelmet and then I could have all of that because they're kind of like overlapping and doing the same work. And I never gave him a nature that was useful. I'm disappointed. I thought I did. I thought I gave him something, but I could be wrong. Anyway, the shiny should combine. I should be able to get the coverage. I get the speed boost. I don't remember exactly how this works though. We have stamina boost the defense stat when the Pokemon is hit by an attack. That's actually not bad for him. Remind me, like, what does the second mon give? Because the second mon only gives like 3 things. Remind me what that does when you use the DNA Splicer. Now, I'm going to open up new tab, DNA Splicer, PokeRogue. I'm just going to see what it is actually, because I can look over here and see what we got. I got to move this around. Pineco with Dupeter. I was thinking about that, but then we lose access to our steel typing, which might be a good check to the Ray. No idea. Yeah, it's one of those weird things, like you never really like, it's one of those things where you kind of know what it is, but you don't really know what it is, you know what I mean? So the sacrifice gives second or only type, and its main ability and the luck is added together. Okay, so the second one doesn't give all that much, just the main ability is really what it is. Yanma's, I think it's passive is speed boost? Oh no, its passive is technician. I want to get rid of that though. I want to get rid of that because I want to keep the speed boost, which means that Shelmet's passive is stamina, which is not bad. Here's the book of status. I think stamina is probably better. So if I made Shelmet the base and destroyed the Yanma, like I got rid of this thing, I could take the speed boost, get the 5 luck out of this, because they're kind of the same type of attacker. Yanma is not super great by itself. Yanmega, here, where is it? Okay, I gotta go back here because it's like Gen 4 it was. Yanmega was like 116 special attack and 95 speed. So I would actually nerf my speed a little bit and my special attack a little bit. I think that might be a thing. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to go for it. And it might be a good idea. I don't know. Who knows? Just a second here. Just a second. I'm just figuring some nonsense out because I think that I really want to keep both of these guys since they are kind of a thing. I want to keep both of these guys as the same thing because they do the same work, which means they cover the same bases. So I'm just looking through this. Only use a Megastone, a second post. Okay, you can only use a Megastone on the primary in a fusion. The form of the secondary cannot be changed once it is fused. So I won't be able to get the Yanmega if I use the fusion right now. That's interesting. Because you're basically eating that Yanmega. That's the thing. If the second is dual type and the second type is the same as the first Mon's first type, then it takes the other type. That's so confusing. It's so confusing how it's done. Okay, it looks like all that you keep is the second or only type and the main ability, which means I can have a bug flying. I just can't have Yanmega, which is the biggest issue right there. That's the biggest issue right there because Yanma is not going to do a whole lot. If that's the way it works and you don't get to evolve the Yanma into a Yanmega. If that's the case, it would be very painful. Like, I feel like the DNA splices would be a much weaker item that way, but I kind of want to go for it. I want Shelmet first because we get to keep the passive and we get to keep all of his extra stats and stuff. And then the Yanma, we get to keep the primary ability, which is speed boost. The stuff you talking about? Oh, it's just a bot. Yeah, don't worry about those. It's just kind of a thing. It's just kind of a thing. And yeah, I feel like I'm going to, here, I'm just going to add that because I have a lot of ways of solving bots, which is why you haven't seen them in so long. But they always come up with some nonsense, you know? So it's kind of a thing. So yeah, we're just going to do that. I've got it written down so I can just kind of deal with that. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, I think I'm going to try it. Even though Yanma doesn't get a whole lot of benefit out of this, I'm gonna try it because I don't want to get rid of Jupiter and Pineco. Those two are really nice defensively together, but Pineco ruins Jupiter's specialty and Jupiter ruins Pineco's defense, you know? So it kind of defeats the whole point. This way I can capture a bug along the way. We'll see what we got here. I'm gonna go Shelmet first. I'm gonna go Yanma second. If I screw up the run, this is my fault. We're gonna try it. And now Shenmue wants to learn Roost. Oh, he looks so sickly. Oh, that's so cool. He actually looks, to be fair, this Pokemon right now looks delicious. It looks like something that I would like to chop up and eat. It is so good. It's, yeah, gross. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. At this point, Roost is a nice thing, but honestly, what is our defense looking like? It's tough to tell if our defense is actually good at this point. Sizzles Iron Sick'em, yes. We're gonna get rid of Roost. I don't think we need that just yet. We'll drop that. Air Cutter, obviously we need to keep this. This is gonna be on our team. There we go. And that's it. Okay, because the other two moves were also shared. Like, they were so similar mons. So we got Electrike versus Jupiter. Ooh. Oh, I got rid of the level. Oh, it didn't tell me I kept the level. He's just pale because he doesn't get any sun in that armor. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad, honestly. Jupiter is not appreciating this. We're going to Silk Trap, see what we can get away with, because I think Electrike gets an electric move at this point. Let's just see. Just out of curiosity, he gets a Howl. Oh, no. I'm going to Infest him. Quick attack. Oh, wow. That hurt a lot. Now Silk, come on. There we go. There we go. We got the speed drop too. That's awesome. At this point, he's going to hurt me, but I'm going to Water Pulse. Oh, you kidding me with the T-Waves? There we go. And then I can Silk Trap because nothing he can do can stop him, and nothing he can do can stop me. And it was supposed to hit him, but it didn't. Infestation, I feel like, should last over a few turns, like 4 to 5, and I don't think it lasted that long, so... Water Pulse versus this, may also lower speed or may also confuse. It's 5 power, but I guess it's kind of better. Confusion's nice to have, honestly, just like the baseline having an extra thing there. Bubble Beam may also lower the target's speed. I don't think I need that. I got Silk Trap. I'm good. I'm gonna drop the 5 power there, and I'm gonna see if we can do it this way. We're gonna see if we can do it this way. Also, I didn't say howdy, Mr. Sandman. How are you doing today? Beedrill, Twin Needle, perfect. We're gonna throw this on maybe? No, because we don't have anything really good about that, right? Increase the boost of the same type as the Pokemon get from 1.5 to 2 times. Does not stack with the Stellar type Terra boost. Okay, adaptability is awesome. And Swarm powers you up if your HP is low. Araquanid is physical anyway. Araquanid is a special wall. Araquanid is a special one. Yeah, you're doing good, thank you. Well, that's awesome. That's great. Hopefully you had a great weekend. But yes, Araquanid we took... I can't do it. It's tongue-tying me. Araquanid, we took that specifically because we didn't have a special wall. Spelling, no. I think you're good. I'm just like constantly confusing myself trying to say the word Araquanid. This thing is done, right? Like Jupiter's dead if I keep it out. Beedrill can't do much to this, can he? Just out of curiosity, I might have a move. I have a ground move. He could do some stuff to that. He could kill that thing. At this point, Kricketot has to die. It's just kind of a thing. Kricketot has to die. He's got Bone Meringue. Maybe a hit? It would have been so good for Kricketot to do something. I have to manage, like, I don't even know if I can do it now because I didn't realize that the DNA splicer would actually reset my level. I thought it would keep a level. Tackle hurts, but this thing's gone. Really? Thunder Shock. Oh, we lived through it. Okay, perfect. I don't know if we can do it at this point, but we can try. I'm not sure if we could do it. Anyway, I noticed that you just posted it. I think that, no, you didn't quite post the image there. That was Sandman. Here, I'm just gonna see what you got in the Discord. To be fair, I used a lot of good ones. Oh yes, this is the grass type. How is your grass run going? Out of curiosity. How's your grass doing so far? Because you were running a grass run and you mentioned it was getting a little brutal too. It was getting a little tougher. I don't need Fury Cutter. I think we're good. Beedrill might be the guy now to do most of the work. If I could get that candy jar, maybe that would help us out. Maybe. We're gonna have to heal. I'm so torn here because like Jupiter is kind of our best guy right now and he's not good enough at this stage. And a full heal costs us so much. I'll do it because we have so much extra money to go around and I'm going to get the candy jar to boost us up a little bit. I mean, Jupiter Araquanid has more physical attack than special. Oh yes, that's absolutely true. You're right. Because it's 70 to 50 and we also have Swords Dance. So yes, you're 100% right. Beedrill versus Furfrou doesn't sound like a good match for me. Jupiter might be able to handle this. 143, just taking about 10-20 waves of time. I feel like you'd probably have to, yeah. It's kind of a thing. We're going to Silk Trap. He's probably physically attacking. He's saying, oh, are you kidding me? All right, I can't have that nonsense. Who can eat this hit? Shenma kept the avatar, which is funny. Kept the actual avatar. But that's fine and dandy. I don't know if I want to sacrifice the Shenma because that's 5 luck down the drain if I do that. Pineco doesn't do us any good right now. Headbutt, he gets hurt. I'm going to Leech Life, see what we can get. We're at 14. Okay, he did 13 damage. Presuming that it set the health up properly, I can live through the next hit. And I can Sand Tomb him and protect. 14 damage. He actually did the damage we needed because sometimes the damage in PokeRogue doesn't show you. It shows you one number above what it is, but he did the damage anyway. It would have been nice. Jupiter, I'm just going to Infest. I'm just going to Infest and be done with it. There we go. And now he's going to Headbutt, so I'm going to Silk Trap. There we go. We got the speed boost or the speed reduction. The infection hurts him. Jupiter doesn't live through another one. Like that physical attack was it's not good for him. Shenma is not outspeeding. Jupiter is not doing enough. It's such a thing. I have to go for another Silk Trap. There's just no way. I gotta go for it. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got 2 speed drops. Is that enough for me to outspeed him? Can I Water Pulse this dude? I kind of wanna. It wasn't enough even with that. Wow. Beedrill should outspeed though. Bug Run is hard. Jupiter is great for it though. Jupiter's doing some work. I think the problem was I started with Yanma and started building it up, and then we basically combined him. So unfortunately, Yanma is no longer capable of doing anything because he's been eaten. So we gotta like catch up at this point, and I am not caught up enough for 25. Rage is not good enough. It's not good enough. Shenma double team. I'm good. XPL is really good, but I think I have to spend some more money and get our team members back. It's kind of an issue. Pineco is just not good enough. I gotta get the XPL. I gotta get that experience. Another Furfrou too. Are you kidding me? Beedrill stay out. Jupiter get in there. Maybe they'll go for the do. I'm gonna attack order for what it's worth and try to do the thing. Come on. Oh! Ooh! That hurt too much. All right. There's no way we can't do it. There's no way. It's fine. It's cool. I'm just gonna go for the gold. See what we can do. Yeah. And Shenmue is not high enough level. He can't do it. He just can't handle those hits. That's the problem, is we couldn't handle those hits. So that's the end of the first bug run. Now, just out of curiosity, because I think he might have gotten back to me. Yep, I think that might be a thing. Maybe, just a second here. There, I'm just sending off a message, just seeing if he wants to do something, because we might shift it there. We did get a victory here. We beat Gen 4. That was awesome. That was amazing. But bug run is a little bit more painful. A little bit more painful, and honestly, I think the splicing probably did the work, because if it had kept my level or even averaged the level, he would have been a much better Mon. That's the problem. He wasn't up to snuff is the real issue. He wasn't up to snuff. And I'm a little disappointed, but you get what you get, you know? You get what you get. Anyway, we're going to see if see if my buddy is going to join up with us. If he isn't, we're going to start a bug run again. At the very least, we can get our team together and see what we got here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I think that he might not, actually. It seems like he's got some computer issues. So we'll go ahead. We'll do another run. We'll see where he can go. It might just be the stream by itself. But otherwise, you know, it'll work out. And I do need to get rid of all ribbons because I don't want to use Mons I've already beaten the game with. So Yanmo is doing great. I think Yanmo was perfect for our team, and it's also the best luck Mon I have. It's a +3 luck. I want to change it shiny. This one's looking goofy. I like the goofy one. Hello, RoboCoco. So it doesn't seem like you're ready yet, unfortunately. We'll see if we can get it going. If we can't, then I guess you could just kind of, I don't know, hang out, or I'll chat with you on the side or something. But yeah, I don't know if it's working, and I don't know if the rest of your stuff is working for Neverwinter either. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Peace is acting up. I thought so. At least you get to join up and see what's going on in the chat. Ancient Tech. But yes, I didn't end up running it, but Rabska Gen 9 had potential revival blessing access, which is amazing. Magic Powder, which changed the opponent to Psychic and gave them the weakness to Bug. Psychic is a bad type in general, too. It's not actually, it's probably one of the worst types out of like the bottom 5. I would say it's probably the 3rd worst in the entire game. Because it just doesn't hit good stuff, and it, well, other than poison, maybe, if you really want to argue that. And it really gets hit hard by pretty decent stuff. So it's kind of unfortunate. And Psychic types, I mentioned this for ghost types, and I know I mentioned this, and I know I got to do that thing still. I said that they were low defense. There's a lot of really high defense ghosts. Psychic, I think, still handles the low defense very well. It's still one of the lowest defense in the game, if I remember. Wait, you have Shuckle. Yes, I do. I do have Shuckle. I think Shuckle's a little too easy to win the game with. Shuckle kind of breaks the game. So I might not bring the Shuckle just because he's so busted. But I think I'm still gonna bring the team that I had. Actually, Kricketot, we're gonna bring him later because I need to beat the game with somebody under, like, not fully evolved. But other than that, Shelmet, I'm tentative about since I know he's not Steel anymore, and that kind of was my big draw for him. I want to get the Pineco because I like him. I want to get the Beedrill because he's going to be a monster once he finally gets fully set up. He's kind of a gamble. If you don't get it, he's not good. If you do, he's kind of a god. And what do we need for our last Mon or last 2 Mons? I'm kind of curious. I think I want this, and then the thing about Shelmet is he does have the luck. That's the thing. But I might see if we've got anything else, like sort by candy count, and see if we can get anything else reduced in cost. Oh, I'm sorting by lowest first. Whoopsie. Highest first. Let's see what we got here. But yes, Dwebble is like baby Shuckle. What is a Dwebble? What is a Dwebble? Is this? Blipbug. Which one is a Dwebble? Do you see him here? He's here. Perfect. Okay. Dwebble is a baby Shuck. He has 24, which means I could reduce his cost, but I still can't put him on the team that way. I could get the terrible Parasect and put him on the team, honestly. Parasect might actually be good because he's got Triage, so all of his healing moves, which includes Horn Leech and Leech Life, are actually priority moves. So he could be relatively okay in the right circumstance some of the time, but he's also not that good. He's also not that good. Caterpie is another one that I'm thinking about. Gluttony is interesting. OP in terms of Dwebble or in terms of Paris's super broken ability, because honestly the Triage is pretty busted. They're both stab 2, yes. It's a really good Mon. It's kind of sad how good he actually is. Parasect, obviously, yeah. Parasect is a monster. He's so good. He's too good. He's just got so many weaknesses and he's so bad, but he's so good, you know? I don't know. Joltik is also another one, but I don't really want to... Like, I don't have the cost for it, so I'd have to sacrifice something. Just yes, just in general. Just all of the yes. If I did that, I'd have to get rid of Kricketot, which gets rid of our Honey Gather. That's the big thing. I kind of think maybe I just take this for the shiny and then just see what we got along the way. Because Shelmet covers a lot of bases that Yanma covers. Now, we do have kind of some interesting shinies to choose from. I do like kind of this look. I like him being a little dead looking. It's really cool. So I'm going to take that. I think we'll keep the same team because the big thing that cost us was losing our highest level Mon. That was the biggest issue. I think the team was relatively okay. I think that Hornet is probably going to do more work for us at the end, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Starly. Anyway, we're going to have to deal with this with the Yanma, and I think just Heat Wave it. I missed. The growl doesn't matter. The growl doesn't matter. It's just easy. Just bop the Starly. Like, egg moves kind of cover a lot of bases. So egg moves actually do a lot for... We got the Mega Brace right off the bat. Oh, that's so good. Well, I mean, I'm gonna take the Mega Brace. I'm just gonna do the thing. But that is incredible that we got that because that's our Beedrill setup right there. This run is already better than everything we got, including the Grip Claw before. So we're actually good. Map, perfect. Easy choice. I could have taken Flash there, actually. That might have been nice for the final fight. But the map allows us to choose where we're going. And I'm going to get the Hornet in there again because I think Jupiter's probably still better for us to cover bases just in case. And I'll invest it. We got a lot of infestation. We're actually pretty good with that. It should do enough to kill him here. Yeah, the tackle, that's fine. We're good. And then he gets eaten alive. Perfect. Easy, 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 easy. So that's fine. We're getting tons of money. It's so cheesy. Lure is not a bad option, but it's good for like generating candies. That's pretty much what it is for at this point, but I kind of just want to get some more money. And Combi, okay, Combi is also good because Vespiquen is good, but this is a male one, so it can't evolve that way, so it's fine. Like, there are a few Mons that still can't evolve based, like, they can only evolve based on the way that they were in the original games, but there's a lot of changes to PokeRogue that allow you to evolve Mons without, like, trading them and stuff, you know? So it's kind of a thing. We'll get the Pokey. Easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Bidoof, I'm just gonna Earth Power it, because I'm sure it's got Simple, or not Simple, what is it? Unaware. I'm sure it's got Unaware. Pat Ratty's dead. Yep, that's fine. Oh, he lives. Oh, he lives. He's not gonna live through this, though. He's not gonna live through that. There's no way. There we go. And we should be able to kill this with a quick attack, but I'll just Earth Power it. Like, he doesn't have priority moves just yet. Bidoof gets that when he gets, Aqua Jet, I think, when he evolves. But I don't think he has anything priority or any access to priority until then. We'll just get the Pokies, just in case we come across a shiny and I end up, like, killing it before I mean to catch it, you know? That kind of thing. But we'll see what we can do. 40, decent. HP up. Okay, this is already turning into a much better run. Now, we have 2 walls that we can deal with. Hornet's probably a better wall, honestly. I mean, his HP is not great, but the special defense is kind of insane. So that's not too shabby. Pineco probably has higher base HP. He has higher base HP in his base form, yeah. 75. This might be better because we don't have a whole lot for Fortress to do outside of just being a wall. Outside of just doing some stuff. So I think that's probably a thing. What is Spin Out? Harshly lowers the user's speed stat. Okay, never mind. That's fine. I'm gonna give it to the Pineco because he's kind of got a little bit more HP, so it goes further. And also, we kind of need a big defensive wall. We don't really need a special wall because Jupiter kind of walls the fire types too, which is the major thing we're gonna use it against. I kind of want to catch the Caterpie, but I don't really need it. That's the thing. I don't really need it because I think our team is better than Caterpie would make it. Even though, like, we could get doubles battles, but most of the major fights we're gonna have are not double battles, so it's fine. Score, buddy. Another one of these. He might have speed me. No, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. Yanma's very good speed to start with because he used to be just a solo, like, non-evolving form, so he had to cover that base. And I missed. Peck hurts. Oh, Peck hurts. And also, that sounds really bad if you say it 10 times fast. But we're good there. Easy, easy, easy. We're making a lot of money, actually. We're making a lot of money. And left, are you kidding me with the luck? That's insane. Just out of curiosity. This is showing 1-star shiny. Is this just a visual glitch? Because you're supposed to have the 3-star regardless. Yeah, it's got luck 3, but it's just a 1-star shiny. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure of it because it seemed a little weird. Potion there, and I'm going to give the leftovers to Kricketot to start with because I don't want them stolen in these next couple of routes. People basically, they don't bring Covet after like Route 50, so I just want it to sit in the background. We'll keep this and we'll keep that, that's fine. And I will stop this thing from evolving just so that we don't have any issues there. So I think we are good. I think we're good. Heat Wave should kill both, and if it doesn't, Water Gun will kill this thing? Quick Attack, I'm fine. Oh, there we go. Starly needed to go. Igglybuff, I don't really care. He's not going to do anything. Like, we're actually good. Shiny colors are interchangeable. Shiny luck stays at max. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was that. I was just curious. At this point, I'm going to Nasty Plot, and I'm going to Water Gun and get rid of him. Because we should have speed. Igglybuff is not fast. Like, ooh, Hornet did not do the damage, I should say. We're going to Nasty again, because now we just kill anything that could possibly show up as the boss. There's no way. It's just gone. Money. Sandtomb, we got that back, which is awesome. Pineco really loves that. So we can get this, and Recover can go for now. That way we still got the move that we needed, but we also have what we actually wanted. Heat Wave in the sun with a Sunkern, which is like the lowest stats mon outside of, what was that, the fish. Outside of the fish, there's no way it's living. 100% is dead. And we get some money, and we get XP charms, we're all good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Easy, easy, easy. Young Goose, okay, at this point, I'm just gonna keep this thing out. I'm not going to DNA splice at this point, unless I'm saving the mon that I would normally want to keep the level of. Because now I know it's a thing. Now I know what's going on with the DNA splice. It was a hidden thing that I didn't notice on the wiki. So I gotta watch out for that. Other than that, like, I'll take the Pokey, and we'll just be good. We could just kind of sweep through the rest of this nonsense. I'm pretty sure everything we do outside of a Unaware Mon, we're just gonna one-shot everything. Pineco, we don't want to self-destruct just yet. Struggle Bug, I mean, do I really care about what he wants? I really don't, because he's not gonna do anything. I could replace the Tackle, but he's not gonna do anything, you know? PowerPoint, big PP on Earth Power or Heat Wave. Ooh, I'm questioning. I think Earth Power, because I'm gonna keep that forever. I'm gonna keep Earth Power, so let's get the big PP. We'll get the PP on that, and then we'll be good. He's probably got Unaware, right? Yeah, he totally does. Easily, easily, easily. I knew he would. I knew he would. This is the only guy. All right, so easy, easy, easy. We got Double Team, which I kind of wanted to get rid of there. I kept like backspacing until the last moment, and then I didn't backspace the one. Attract is really good, actually, on Pineco or Hornet. Hornet could actually use this probably. Let's see what we got here. We have some good moves on him, other than Water Move, I guess. Slowpoke and Wooper both get it too. Yes, that's true. Yes. Yeah, Unaware it's one of those mons that, or one of those moves that a lot of early game mons and a lot of mons that don't really level up super well, other than Slowpoke, which weirdly enough is actually pretty good. He's defensive, he's decent. I've beaten Psychic and I've gotten a 190 on Water like 5 times. So Slowpoke might actually be an option there, because for some reason, Water is one of those challenges that just, it shouldn't be tough, but every time you do it, it's like it doesn't seem to be, the pieces don't seem to fall in place at exactly the right moment. And it shouldn't be tough because I think I was fighting Garchomp 2 of those times. I should have had a good ice move, and he just kind of bops you. He just kind of deals with you. But yes, it's one of those things that a lot of mons that are really early game tend to have, just like Covet. They tend to have a lot of Covet and a lot of Pluck, a lot of like stealing your berries and stuff. So there's a lot of that, and then later on, they get better moves and just don't use them. Slowpoke line is pretty much the exact counter to Eater. Yes, Slowpoke is really, really solid. He's a good exception to the rule in terms of what I just mentioned. Because yeah, he's incredibly good, he's fun, he's goofy, he's a Pokemon. He's a perfect Pokemon. All right, so just out of curiosity, Attract on Pineco. If I use this, what would Pineco gain out of it? He doesn't really do a lot of damage, but he probably does a little bit more than Hornet, but Hornet has setup, and that's the thing. Pineco can at least force people to just sit there and try to attack him and not actually succeed, and he's got Steel type, so even though he's not a special defender, he could probably still tank some special attacks. I think I'm giving it to Pineco. I'm going for it. And we'll get rid of Protect probably for now, because it's not that great. It's not that great for now. It'll be great later. It'll be great later, and we'll save it for then. Scovet's gone. Easy. There we go. Getting a bit of a drink. Because I tend to talk a little bit. I don't know. There we go. Easy Zigzagoon. He doesn't have it. I know that for a fact. Weedle's evolving. We're getting the cool Cocoon, which I like this one more. Like, it looks more keen than the original Kakuna Yellow. It looks a lot better. We don't need Harden. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs Harden. Nobody needs to get Hardened. So we're good here. And Potion? Lure. I'll just take that for the candies. Just for the Hornet XPs and the candy, you know? It's fine. We will just Heat Wave this because I should kill both, and I'll Silk Trap because they might go for him. just in case they had like quick attack or something. I just figured I'd wait up and see what was going on. Bite on this is probably still better than water gun, honestly. Let's go for it. I don't have a good water move anyway. Like water gun's not a good move. So we'll just get bite because it's a physical move. And we'll get a rare candy on the Pineco because I want him to get the candy points for now. Still the same thing. We'll keep this out. We'll heat wave and we will, I'm gonna bite because I don't think these things are fast enough to quick attack or anything. So we should have killed them if we hit with that. So we're good there. We have so much stuff on this run though. I'm so happy with the loot that we've gained so far. Nugget rare candy again. Perfect. Pineco. He's got some good candy points too. Wants bug bite, which is not better than leech life. So I'll just get rid of it. That's fine. We will earth power because this destroys this thing, honestly. It just annihilates it. And air cutter, finally. I was waiting for that this whole time. I'm so happy about that too. Curse, it's nice to be able to curse setup, but at the same time, he evolves into a special attacker. So it's not really that useful to us. Sentret, I don't know if Sentret gets it, but air cutter's gonna kill it anyway, right? Yeah, easy, 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 easy. There we go. And I'll take the Pokeball because it's still early game. It's still early game. Chili's gonna be a problem. I got Earth Power because I didn't heal up. I got Earth Power, just get rid of this. I wanted to save it up just in case because the next one might do some damage. Pansear, let's see, he's gone. Okay, perfect. Pansear, like I feel like the monkeys are not that good. The elemental monkeys, the 3 of them, they're not that great. So it's actually good that I got rid of him. Lake is okay, Metro is potentially electric, and Steel. Steel we can handle, electric we can handle. Metro might be the best one. Grassy field we can handle, never mind. Because grassy is going to be what? Normal types and normal and grass and bugs and stuff like that. I'm gonna go here. I think that's good. I know I need something from Lake, but I haven't gotten it yet and I'm probably not getting it anytime soon. There we go, and we can deal with both of these. Like this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy. I could heat wave them and probably kill them. Air cutter is a more accurate move and also does almost as much damage. Let's just do it. And we'll just swords dance, just in case. There we go, perfect. I was thinking for a moment we might not get him. It would be nice to catch him, but I've already got a bug poison and I've got the Mega Stone, so I really, well, I got the Mega Brace rather. So I actually really don't need to get the, I don't need to get a bug poison at this point because we know we've got the Beedrill coming. Bite versus Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is okay still, but like Bite gets set up by Swords Dance. I don't really need Bubble Beam, and this isn't really our answer to fire types for now. We're gonna wait until we get Liquidation and then just do some nonsense with him. That's gonna be good. X-Ack is perfect because then we bop the rival's entire team and we shouldn't have any problems. Whismer, I mean, we could just throw a Heat Wave at it. I could just accurate Air Cutter it and just deal with it. Just get it out of here because that way it's just gone. Detect is a really good strategy. We still do have a way of dealing with ice. I was thinking about it for a moment. We do have a way of dealing with ice, so Heat Wave is useless now because we don't really use it for anything other than hitting the ice types, which are not even a thing right now. That's fine. And we should be able to just like set up sweep and kill them. So it's fine. Beedrill, now we get Twin Needle, which doesn't matter for us because we got a better move. We got attack order, I believe. And if we can, now we have the chance to set up for our Mega Stone. So we should be good. Ralts is gone because he's not good at defending either way. Special or normal defense, but like normal's way lower. But Ralts is super cool. I like Ralts. He's not going to live through that. Now, I don't think I need a dire hit. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, see what we can do. Destroy the Petalil, because it's of course gonna happen. It's just so easy. And we get some more money. We're getting so much money, it's insane. Now I have somebody that can actually fight, which is perfect. And the rest of my team is okay and healthy, which is also great. So I'm not in that massive dire strait that I was in before, which I feel really pleased about. I'm much happier to like be able to live. Living is good. And there we go, we get the speed boost, which doesn't matter because we're going into a fight right now. And we get so many candies. If I had gotten the candy jar, I could have gotten so many levels out of that and had a second Mon ready. Earth Power, we should outspeed, but I'm gonna detect first, just in case. Flame Charge, yep, that's fine. So we outspeed, Earth Power should kill. There we go, this thing's gone. Raboot is done, easy, easy, easy. Mega Drain, that just kind of beats Absorb, so let's just take it. It's just a better move, it's just a better move. Talo, Air Cutter should probably kill him, maybe. There we go. He's not super defensive. I don't know if the crit was necessary there, though. I think it might have been. Air Cutter kills this. I'm not even concerned. Mankey's not going to live through a Yanma. Like, Yanmega, once it gets to that point, Yanmega's going to carry this entire stable against stuff like that. It's kind of our, like, it's the best flying mon I think we have access to. That's amazing right there. We got XP all. which pretty much means that we are now able to like keep up in levels with everything. That's amazing. C-Dot, I like him. I feel like he's just never going to be a Breloom, you know? Like, Shiftry is never going to be a Breloom. It's just not going to happen. We'll get the Lum, we'll put this on the Kricketot because he's going to hold my berries until... That also sounds terrible. He's going to hold my berries until I'm ready to actually, until I'm ready to like swap things around with people's. So we'll see what we got. Lots of money. I've got 5,200 bucks right off the bat right now. And we've already beaten our trainer, so I can get the nugget for free. Oh, and we get the bug trainer too. That's awesome. That's amazing. And I found a mosquito, which is even worse. Oh no. Just 1 second. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to deal with the greatest intermission ever. Dealing with a mosquito. It is literally the only insect that I will actually just get rid of because they bite you. They're not nice. I don't like mosquitoes. But there we go. My current team is Scyther, Weedle, Pineco, and Combee. Honestly, very solid. Scyther's gonna carry a lot, and if you could get the Mega Beedrill, obviously he's a god. So I think you're good. Yeah, I think you probably got this. Pineco also is a really good option in my opinion because you need that defensive wall, and he does that work. Scyther or Caesar does that as well, and Cleavor I think has really good defenses as well. Really good defensive stat. Wait, okay, yes, what do you got going? I'm gonna let you show me your bug types. You're right, because I have 6 bug types. There's no way it's not the best reward possible. So do we show them all our bug types? Do we show them everything that we got? We're a bug crazy guy too. I was waiting for this. Look up what it gives you if yeah that. If yeah that. I feel like, you know what? I could look it up. You know what I could do though? I could just go into it and then we could just see it as I've never seen this. So we could just literally see what he gives us right now and be done with it. Because we're going to learn bug moves. So it's actually good. We got a lot of bug types. Let's see what we get. Whoa, 6 bug types. All right. You must love them as much as I do. Take this. It is a Master Ball and a Dino. Oh, it's so much stuff. He gives you so much stuff. I want the Master Ball though. The linking cord would be nice. Round 8 D-Luck Dynamax Band. Very nice. Very nice. Is any of this able to G-Max? I'm just out of curiosity here. Is any of this able to G-Max at all? Because I think we're taking the Master Ball, but it just gives you good loot. That's really what it is. This thing doesn't, I know that. Hornet, linking cord will come back 100%. Yes, I'm not concerned about that. I think that's Pineco is getting that. Shelmet doesn't, right? No, Shelmet does. Never mind. Pineco needs a special item, I'm pretty sure. But yes, the linking cord will come back. I'm not concerned about that. That wasn't even a consideration. I think it's Master Ball. I don't think we take the D-Max just yet. I don't think any of this, yeah, none of this G-Maxes. Sure, we're taking the Master. Because that's a good, like, get out of jail free card. In case we're in real trouble, we can capture something that we can't normally beat. Because you can catch them no matter how many health bars they have, too. It's actually really good. But, oh, that's okay. I mean, I was hoping it was a little more exciting than that, but we got a Master Ball. The only bug type that Dynamax is Butterfree. Yeah, we're not bringing him, so that makes sense. It's fair. I like Butterfree, but honestly, yeah, I don't think I'm bringing him. I've got my Beedrill. Beedrill's a much better mon that can like go to a next stage than Butterfree is. Butterfree is like a really good support mon, I think. Sounds about right, yeah. Aqua Ring versus Silk Trap. I mean, it just... Silk Trap doesn't help us all that much in terms of like Jupiter outspeeding stuff, but it definitely helps us in terms of other mons outspeeding. Araquanid is super slow anyway. No, wait, Centiskorch. Oh, Centiskorch has a max? Really? Oh, that's also good because Centiskorch is also a fire type, which is really decent coverage too. We do have our Dew. We do have our Spider to be able to handle that, but I didn't realize that either. I'll take the Pokeball, that's fine. And well, Venipede. Venipede, I'm kind of curious, but I'm gonna air cut, and if it lives, it was worth catching. Oh, it did not. It was not gonna live through that. We weren't even set up, like Yanma was just going for it. It was just really powerful. Bug Bite, all right, that's fine, we'll take that. I forgot about it. Yeah, Centiskorch I didn't even know about, so that's awesome. That's so cool. But I'm very curious what its stats are like too. Oddish, we're still here, we're still kind of clean sweeping with Yanma, so I'm just gonna check him up here. Let's just check and see what we got the Centiskorch, what we get out of the Centiskorch. Let's see what we got here. He's really solid, and he's good attacker too. Not too shabby. And the G-Max is so good looking. Oh, that's really solid. Actually, he would be a good special wall too, because that HP stat is 130. Ooh, Centiskorch is so good. If we need to, we'll go to get a Centiskorch because he still deals with fire types, and I bet you his ability is going to be like eat fire or something. Flash fire, he eats fire. There we go. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. That would be another one that would be really good, and it might even be better. Might even be better than the Dew. The Dew handles fire moves like decently well, but the Centiskorch just eats them and don't do anything. So not a shabby option there. And we have steel that's going to protect us against flying, but our flying weaknesses are kind of a thing. Obviously Oddish is gonna get bopped. Like there's no question. I don't think I need to really concern that one. So he's gone. Pineco Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin doesn't really do much for us because nobody really uses stuff like that. They don't really use like binds and stuff. Struggle Bug is not, it's just not better, and we don't need the bug coverage. We're gonna have so many bugs. I think honestly, I like the coverage he has right now and just change this to Giga. I think that's a really good set of coverage moves. And that way Shelmet can cover all the stuff that our bugs normally don't. Rare Candy, easy choice. Pineco, get more candy. Getting more candy. Kecleon is getting bopped. There's just no way. We're just going to, I'm gonna air cut twice because like I could do some shenanigans and like I'm gonna use a ground move and then I'm gonna use air cut. Just use air cut twice. It's just kind of a thing. What egg moves are on Beedrill? We have a lot of them. I'm gonna show you in just a moment here. Dew also deals double damage with water attacks because of the water bubble and can't be burned and learns liquid. You're right. Yes, there's a lot of stuff there. So these are literally the 3 egg moves we have. We have attack order, noxious torque, and 1,000 arrows. We don't have anything else. That's why we have string shot sitting there. It's just kind of nice to have. And honestly, string shot's going to be really good against the final boss because we can lower his speed if we need to. But we also have the duper that can do that stuff too. So yes, this is our egg move repertoire. These 3. Pursuit is not, I don't know if it's really doing a whole lot for us because I think it's partially implemented, so it's probably not getting the bonus when you actually hit a guy swapping out yet. That's fine. We'll drop that though because it's not really doing anything for us. And we have Bite, which is on our Jupiter, which is fine. Revenge is also interesting. Pineco can learn it. Now, the attack's power is double if the user's been hurt by the opponent in the same turn. That's actually really good for Pineco. Let's just see what he can get. Just out of curiosity. He's got Attract, Sand Tomb, Metal Burst. Metal Burst is actually not bad for him because he doesn't have much setup defenses. But at the same time, we know that Metal Burst does damage based upon how much damage you took. So, I don't know. So I think I might just get rid of Metal Burst for now and just get something else that's a good steel move or get that back later. Like Revenge is probably better for now because it'll do more damage regardless. And there we go. We'll keep these 2 out. We'll air cut this nonsense. We'll infest. We'll Silk Trap. I was going to think about it for a moment. We'll Silk Trap. That's fine. Silk it up. That's fine. There we go. Vulpix is now lowered speed, which means we would have outsped, but it's fine. I would say Attract. Attract has been surprisingly good for us. I kind of want to keep Attract just for a little bit here, but you might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like it has been somewhat good. By the time we get Centiskorch, I doubt we need Hunter Gather anymore. The only reason I'm keeping him is to get the run done with him as a non-evolved Mon because I think there's an achievement for that. I'm almost certain of it. But yes, if we needed a Centiskorch, like if we were finding that we were at dire straits and struggling a lot, Centiskorch might be a thing to try and shoot for, just as like a backup option. So yes, 100%. I will take the Max Lure because we can keep this Hornet out and keep him doing work. Oh, there is, yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is we keep it for that. We'll air cut, we'll Swords D, because now we're going to stick around for a while, and we know that the Vulpix can't handle that hit. Actually, no, what am I bothering with? 35 is always a guaranteed fight. Never mind. Hornet wants this. Now, Headbutt's not good enough. Ooh, Nimble. I did forget about Nimble. I kind of killed him off. Oopsie. Oopsie. Rollout. I don't know if Rollout is a thing that evolves this or if I need to just get an item. I'll get rid of Sand Tomb for now because we're not really using that. A bug Pokemon you should get is Vespiquen Lookalike. A Vespiquen Lookalike, it states they're not bad. Stats are not bad. Here, let's just see here. Vespiquen, let's see here. I just want to see, because I know Vespiquen has really good defensive stats in both categories. Vespi, I swear I can spell. All right, he has really good defensive stats in both categories, but the HP is a little lackluster. But yes, he's good decently. Does he evolve anymore? No, he does not. Only females too, so we can't actually use that anyway. Vespiquen would be a really interesting Mon for just like a gimmicky run, just to do like another bug run or something like that. Defensive wall, much like Bastiodon was. Yes. Does it, now that I think about it, does it get any moves that would like use its defense stat and stuff or just like set it up? Vespiquen. Let's see what we get here, just out of curiosity. So Egg Move, Spore, Floaty, King Shield is another one. Yep, Victory Dance, boosts everything. It can boost itself up very well, honestly. And it has a lot of weird stuff like Attack and Defend Order. Defend Order is really good, actually. It could be a very good defensive wall. If we need a defensive wall, yes. It does have Honey Gather. Does Vespiquen? Vespiquen doesn't get to keep it. Oh, it's only the Prevo that does. Only the Honey Mon, the actual bee itself. It would be nice. But yes, it gets Honey Gather until it evolves, and then once it evolves, it loses it. It would be nice to have, though. If we need it, I think that's a good idea. Beedrill could get some Noxious Torques, honestly. Let's get some of those. It also has Toxic, so oh, it's a Staller too. Yes, you're absolutely right. That would be a really good mon to have. If we need it, we'll get it. If we don't need it, we could do some stuff. I don't have anything to do with flying until Pineco evolves. That's a problem. Let's detect. Come on, Pluck. He's just going for it. He's going for it. I'm gonna air cut and hope for a crit. Come on. That's fine. That didn't even do nothing. That did nothing. Oh no. We're in trouble here. That does a lot of work, actually. Hornet, he's gonna go for it. I gotta Silk Trap him to get his speed. To get his speed, that's fine. There we go. I think at this point he kills me because this is not a defensive mon. Let's bite. Pluck, he just kills. I should have just gone for another one because there was nothing to lose. Kricketot is not hitting this thing. Pineco might eat one hit, but I'm not counting on it. At this point, I'm gonna send out Pineco. We can attract. Ooh, let's try for it just for fun. Oh, he lives. Get wrecked. Okay, this might actually work. Just try roll out. Come on. There we go. There we go. Attract is doing the work. Attract is doing the work. Yes. Go Attract. I told you it was overpowered. I told you it was so good. Attract is really, really, really busted. Curse is also a really good option now that I'm thinking about it. Curse rollout is nice against birds because he could deal with the birds and he needs the rollout or some like rock move to deal with them. Revenge is nice to have, but not great. Leech Life is good. Revenge hits steel types, which we currently don't hit with this. Revenge hits, it hits what? Steel, ice, rock, normal, and I think there was one more, but that's fine. Guess that Cramorant was pining for our co. I got him. I'm never as quick at those as you are. I don't know if curse stalling is a thing. Like if you can actually make the Pineco better doing that than the Attract. Attract was really good though. It was really solid. If I get rid of Revenge, it doesn't hurt us against anything but normal, and he's steel, so he still eats a normal hit. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We'll bring it back if we need it, because we always have it. Now that we've learned it, we can always just relearn it later on. Focus Energy, better than String Shot. Let's go for it. Focus Energy is probably better. Yawn, I'm not concerned. All right, Riolu. Okay, well, it's kind of unfortunate, but I think Riolu's probably got this guy's number, but he doesn't have a Beedrill's number. Beedrill can take him unless he has a steel move. I'm going to go for it. Come on. Oh, he has a steel move. I knew it. I knew he was doing it. Let's Noxious this dude. Get him out of here. Easy, easy, easy. If we could get Terra Ghost, then Curse is way better. Yes, because it'll just literally do the curse, the actual curse. That might be a thing. I think that we'll hold out for that and see what we get, and we'll remember that. You guys have to remind me of that, because I will forget that. I will 100% forget. I have so much money now, I'm just going to get my Yanma back. It's just kind of a thing. I'm going to heal him up too. 38, perfect. We'll heal him with 2 potions. There's no point not using all this money we're gaining. Just don't use it in the same turn as the Terra, or the Pokemon uses Ghost Curse on itself. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. It's weird, I guess. Is that like a bug, or is that just how it's supposed to work? At this point, I don't really need to worry too much about stuff. I'm actually just going to take the Leppa, give that to the Kricketot, let him hold it. Beedrill probably deals with the Zangoose, honestly. I'm gonna keep him out. Let's just, let's Noxious Torque. That should do a lot. Oh, it did not. Oh, but he didn't matter. It didn't matter. It's attack order time. Another thing with Scyther is that you can evolve it, but use its base stat total, but its base stat total stays the same. Yes, that's weird because Scyther is actually one of those mons that's just like insanely good by itself. Now, Scizor is really good. I've heard people say Kleavor is slightly better. I'm curious if you guys think so, and if that's an argument that you would have for that guy, or if it was still Scizor all the way. I've heard that Kleavor is good, but I don't really know, and I haven't played it as well as I play a Scizor. But that's just kind of a thing. I love Scizor too, so it kind of defeats it as well because I want to always take the Scizor because he looks better in my opinion. No Ghost Curse, because no Ghost Curse targets yourself, so because you chose the move and the Terra at the same time, then you pre-selected yourself as the target. Oh, so it is kind of a little bit, I don't know if it's a bug or a feature, but it feels very buggy. It feels very buggy, and a fun thing to say because we're in a bug run, but it does feel pretty buggy. We're gonna focus, we're gonna air cut. That should kill both, and we shouldn't take any damage from them anyway, and Beedrill gets to set up. So this should work. I think that's kind of, it's gonna work out a little better this way. We're thinking it through. I'm kind of keeping up with the Pokemans and seeing what we can do. We should probably revive the Hornet just to get more, we can probably level up before then actually. I'm gonna get the Pineco. I wanted to get more more XPs on him, but that's fine. And we got a Bird Keeper again, are you kidding me? I don't know if we could do this. I don't know if we have the mons for this. Like Yanma can detect, Beedrill's maybe outspeeding this thing, maybe? Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. Okay, it's gone. Perfect. Tranquil's terrible. He doesn't have good moves for his attack stats, so that's good. Assurance is not a bad idea, but he's also so fast, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I prefer Cleavor because Stone Axe. That was what it was, yes. Cleavor, Stone Axe. I was remembering that. Because like I was reading it up and then people were mentioning something that was really good about it, and I couldn't remember what it was for the life of me. Now, we already have a ground move that deals with steel types, it deals with fire types. However, this guy is probably good for having a second one. Acid Armor would help us get another defensive wall, but he's not super defensive when he evolves, if I remember. I want him to have Power Gem, I want him to have Nasty. This is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. The Mega Drain / Giga Drain setup might be better than Earth Power later on, but I'll get it back when I get it. That's kind of a thing. Farfetch'd, Noxious, Bop. There we go, get him out of here. Stoner and Egg Move and PokeRogue. Yeah, he's got Stone Axe there. Yep. And a lot of mons get Stone Axe too. Like, it's really, really impressively common. Spikes versus Rowlet. I mean, Spikes is nice for hazard setup, honestly. But the Curse, is the Curse better right now, or is the Spikes better now? Not Stone Axe, Mighty Cleave. Yes, that's it, yeah. Mighty Cleave is 95 power and 100 accuracy, I believe. It's a really solid move, honestly. Really solid move. I don't know which one's better at this point. I don't think Spikes are going to help us too much until a little bit later, but I don't want to get rid of it just yet, and I kind of want to drop the Curse and then get this back later. Both are egg moves, so he gets both of them as eggs. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. Attract is also one that I really like, but at this point, I could set up Curse and maybe just Leech Life, so I'm going to get rid of Attract, even though it might not be a good idea, because it did mention how much I love Attract. We're going to get rid of it for Spikes, and we'll keep the 2 setup mons, because that way we can just like, we can boost our defenses and then we can heal up because we get more attack power with our Curse as well. And then if we get Ghost Terra, we can also Curse Ghost Terra and do some nonsense with that. So there's a whole lot of stuff we can do. I'm just gonna give a, Pokeball is nice, but I'm gonna get a full heal right now and just get that, just so we have that defensive wall right there. Now, Beedrill and Yanma are probably fine to keep out. I was thinking about it for a moment. Do we get the Nimble is the question. Well, obviously 1000 this guy. Oh wait, 1000 hits both, doesn't it? It does, ooh. I could detect here, Yanma can survive. I don't respect Spikes unless they put it, unless they're put down by Ceaseless Edge. Yes, Spikes is like the worst version of Rocks. There we go, we eat that Nimble. Now I'm just kind of curious what his stats are because I don't think he was super good. I don't think he was super great, but we'll see what happens. We'll throw a Pokey. There we go, caught him. He got 1 extra HP, but his attack stat's not super great. Just out of curiosity, low kicks. He's actually not bad because he's basically only needs speed and attack. That's fine. But he doesn't really get more than that, and he's got special defense, down defense, so it's not good nature. Bug Dark for those psychics, that's the only thing too. Now mind you, we'll outspeed with the Mega B and we'll instant kill most psychic types because he's got 150 attack. So there is that too. We don't really need to like double dip the Dark, I don't think, but it is nice to have that option to just swap in against a psychic move and just eat that move. So I guess it's something, but he's just not good enough, you know? He just doesn't have the stats for it. What do we got here? We've got Kricketot, which I still need a little bit more money out of. He mainly uses First Impression, and Bug is super effective. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I feel like it's just not, he's not great at it. Yeah, I feel like we'll just leave him alone. We'll just leave him out. There we go. There we go. We'll leave him out of here because he's not good stats anyway, and it's fine. Bug Bite on this is not great because we're a special attacker. Yanma is pretty much always a special if I'm remembering it correctly. U-Turn's a really good move to have here. Beedrill's gonna hit people hard with that, and he's gonna outspeed everybody with it too. That might not be a bad idea, all things considered. Yanma's not a big deal for that. I'm gonna get Beedrill this. I don't know if he gets it anytime later, but I'm gonna get it like right away now because it's kind of a thing he can get right now. So we should do. There we go, easy, easy. Pinsir! I've already beaten the game with him. I can't use him. Pinsir would be so good. I'm gonna get Yanma in there. Because Yanma can resist even the fighting stuff he does very well. There we go. Double hit, that's fine. You know what I'm gonna do for a little bit? I'm just gonna try to catch it. I'm gonna throw a Pokey. Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh, he destroyed me with that. Wow. That was very, very powerful. Okay, never mind. Pineco, get in there and do some work, dude. I might have done a thing. Let's roll out. Bug bite, that's fine. Does a lot of damage. I could kill him with this next rollout. However, now I know I kill him with anything. I'm just gonna Great Ball him. I wanna see if I get some stats. That's fine, weed that up. Crit, boom, done. He would have had good stats too. Pinsir is very, very good. The problem is the ribbon. We've already beaten the game with him. Even if I catch mons that I've already beaten the game with, I still don't use them. Pinsir is incredibly good, especially the Mega Pinsir. He's so good, but it's kind of a thing. Toxic Spikes, it's nice to have, but it's just not better than what we have. It's just not better. On the Beedrill, he's not the setup mon. The Pineco's the setup mon. If I could get Toxic Spikes on this thing, or if I could get Pointed Stones, or something on this thing, it would be better. Is there a better place? Forest kind of leads to, like Tallgrass and Forest kind of have that bug theme going on, so maybe I'll find some good bugs going in here. But I don't really need to go to the cave just yet. Yeah, we got a Spidops, which is it's not great, but you know, it's fine. We'll get the Yanma out there, we'll get the Beedrill out there, we'll keep these guys pretty high level in power, and then once I finally evolve the Araquanid, that'll be a really high tier monster to like send in as our second guy. We need to meet a Heracross or a Pheromosa Buzzswole. If we could meet Heracross, Pheromosa Buzzswole, or Genesect, I would take any of those dudes and I would drop probably that Kricketot, maybe? Just out of curiosity, I might drop the Shelmet actually, because the Shelmet doesn't do a whole lot for us other than the rock move that he has. He doesn't do a whole lot for us. His shiny is nice, it really is. But I think I would probably end up dropping him if it was the steel type, it was the Genesect, maybe Pineco, but even then I like his setup sweep. So I don't know, I gotta think about that one. We'll go for Noxious, I guess. Like everything is good against Deerling. But Yanma is outspeeding, perfect. Because Beedrill himself is not fast. It's Mega B that's super fast and super broken. There we go. I could have used a setup, but I didn't have anything, so it didn't matter. We'll get the Candy, we'll get the Pineco. He's getting close, honestly. Pineco's getting close. Payback is not bad, and that gives us an option against Psychic, while also being Steel, which also resists it. But I guess technically Leech Life still is Psychic. Like, there's not really a lot of use for the dark moves in a, I guess against Ghost types maybe, but then again, not a big deal. Fortress, okay, we got the Fortress, that's fine. So, let's see what we get. Heavy Slam, okay, that's cool. Heavy Slam is actually useful. I just want to see how heavy he is, because I don't think you can see it in-game. 4 red, Therese. We're gonna see, like, Fortress, weight. Let's see what we got here. Just out of curiosity. He only weighs 277 pounds. That's not a lot of heaviness. That's not a lot of chunk. I don't think it does that much. By the way, Vespiquen Egg moves includes Spore, King Shield, and Floaty Fall. Yes, they're so good. They're so good. Vespiquen's another one that's like, it's debatable. There is a Vespiquen right there. It's kind of a thing. I think that, so Vespiquen is a tough one because it also can hit me pretty hard. But if we were to take the Vespiquen, what would we get rid of? We have like 2 walls here, but Hornet kind of walls all of the fire stuff, which we don't have a wall for if we take the Vespiquen. That's the biggest issue. I need to keep the Hornet. I think our team is probably fine-ish. And then like Fortress might get swapped out, Shelmet might get swapped out, and we'll keep the rest. I want to keep Kricketot because I want to get that achievement, and the Bug Run might be the place to do that. Maybe. So Vespiquen might be a Gen 4? He's only Gen 4? I could have used him in the Gen 4 run. I didn't think about it. That's fine. Here, what we're going to do is I should just swap into Fortress and just eat that hit. There we go. That kills him, and Vespiquen lives. We'll see what he's got. Shelmet. Yeah, Shelmet's probably going. I feel like Shelmet's the right one to go. Let's see what we got here. We're going to use a Great Ball, save our Ultras. There we go. Perfect. He's got good Special D. Ooh, he's got good defense and Special D and a hardy nature, which is fine. Him, but his Vespiquen. Yeah, I feel like it's a whole thing. I feel like I just say him all the time. Just don't question it. It's just kind of a thing. Now, this is a tanky mon, but do we want to bring our own Vespiquen? Is this tanky enough that we justify bringing this thing here? We also do have a fairy move. I don't know if Aromatic Mist does anything. Just out of curiosity, here, I'm just gonna try to check this himself. Aromatic Mist doesn't really do anything, yeah. It raises the special D of an ally by using an aura. So yeah, not that big a deal. I don't think we take this because Yanmega kind of does most of this work right now, and he's not quite good enough to bring. I don't think he's got the attack power that really needs it, and we don't have the egg moves with him. That's the whole thing. But you know, it's a whole thing, it's a whole thing. All right, we finally got our Araquanid. See, this thing will now do the work that it was supposed to do, and also, I love the purple legs. That's so good looking, he's so good looking. It needs better stats. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's not quite there, it's not quite there. We got the Giga Drain on this thing, so that's good. Now, here's my thing. Now that we're evolving, I'm gonna swap all those items just in case I need to get rid of the Kricketot for some reason, just in case he's not good enough. So yeah, nobody else has anything. Leftovers on this. Now that we're past that state, Fortress would love the leftovers. Lumberry, Leppa, I'm just gonna give those to this guy and Leppa to probably Fortress, that's fine. One of the best looking bugs, the Vespiquen you mean? Or the, I don't know, Yanma, the Hornet. The Hornet is probably the best one, is what you're referring to. Yeah, I think Hornet is probably one of the best just because like those purple legs are so cool. That is so awesome. That is one of the coolest things. X-Defend is not gonna help us. Never mind, we'll just get a free refresh on our lure. And these guys I'm pretty sure I can just keep out. Fortress I also want to keep out because Araquanid is level 22. What's going on here? He's far behind. Oh no. He's kind of our check too to help us out. I want Fortress out to do some work, but at the same time, he doesn't help us against the fire types. Hornet does. I'm gonna send Hornet in. Also, kind of cool. He looks much bigger than Yanma. Meant Araquanid. Yes, I thought you did. It took me a moment. Araquanid would appreciate leftovers, probably because he's also tanky. Yes. We're gonna get this, and we're going to just Silk Trap, because Araquanid is probably taking the hit. That's fine. Shroodle's gone, so Spidop's not doing anything. Easy, easy, easy. He's just string shotted. Never mind. And that bypasses because it's not actual protect. I'll detect, and I know I'm outsped, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna Swords D. I was thinking about it for a moment. I might as well just Swords D, and the detect worked, and now our speed should be faster because we're +3, so we should be good, and I'm just gonna get another Swords D, so Hornet can do some work. Hornet can do some work to these people. Fortress wants payback. Oh, he already had the chance to that. Never mind, we're good. We don't need that. Yeah, like sometimes the Mons will learn the move again because they would have learned it at that level as that evolved form. We're taking the XP all for obvious reasons. Vivillon always has really cool, like, the blue is nice. I don't think it's the best one I've seen, but it's a really cool sort of color scheme to its wings. So that's kind of cool, I like that. Anyway, Yanma and this can stay out and we will just bite whatever lives through Yanma, which nothing lives through this. Yanma still does some work. Yanma wants ancient power, yes he does. I'm gonna have to get rid of something for that. Do I get rid of, like, detect is so good. I'm gonna get rid of, I can't get rid of earth power. I have to get rid of air cutter, I think. Cause that way we keep the earth power for the fire type, cause this guy deals with the fire probably, right? Still, I think. I find it's usually the move you want the least they try to learn twice. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, here, are you sure you didn't want this one? Spelling, damn. No, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a thing. I'm assuming you're like on a phone or something. It's just doing that. Nasty Plot is the least necessary move right now. Let's get rid of that for now because we have to have Yanmega because we're gonna get the stat boost, which means we should be good no matter what. Pit Missile is terrible. We don't have that. We got a good Beatrice got good bug moves. He's actually set up. Hornet wants crunch. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Get it in there. Get the crunch going. I love that. I'm literally just thinking of the South Park now. Just get ready to bring the crunch. 690, very nice. X special attack is not going to help us at the 50 fight, so it doesn't matter. Just hatched a Miraidon with spatial rend. Oh, that's so nice. And the buttons get smaller every year, yeah. Very, very nice. I don't even think I have a Miraidon just yet. Another one, Vivillon. See? A really cool color scheme pretty much across the board. This one I'm not as big a fan of because I don't know. I don't like the summer coloration. Anytime I get a cosmetic, you know, like if I want to change my armor or something like that, I never go summer theme ever. I always like the winter theme. I always like black and blue and like greens. I like those colors. I'm not as big a fan of like the brilliant and bright colors, even though I kind of like brilliant and bright. I don't really like the color schemes for my own transmogrification items, you know? Gotta duck out, hope the run goes well. Well, thank you for joining, Sandman. We'll be going probably another like 14 minutes and then that'll be it. But you got to stick around for a long time and that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm back. How you doing, Vexed? You're back. I don't know if you had to head off for like dinner or something like that, but good to see you again. Anyway, Yanma obviously staying. Hornet can stay out to get that extra XPs, or rather the extra candy points as well. Hornet probably gets more XPs actually in the background, but we're gonna crunch whatever we can. Whatever we can't deal with. I think Teddy Ursa probably outspeeds me. Yanma's volleying, yes! So if we had been Yanmega at the time, then we would have actually dealt with that one too, because Yanmega gets a huge special attack boost, and I think a speed boost as well, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. Also, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt a lot. But Yanmega is super, super powerful, and we can always heal up because we just keep generating money. We just keep generating funding. So we're actually good there. I will get the egg voucher. We don't really need Pokies right now. Deerling, okay, Yanmega can deal with all this. Hornet can go back for Fortress because Hornet will get more experience now, the 80% of it, as opposed to the 50 for staying out now. So I might as well just go for that, and we're just going to set up some curse stuff. Or set up some spikes. Let's go for some spikes. Let's do a row of spikes for fun. The Vespiquen lived through it, but that's fine. He's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna do anything. Oh, it's a 4 damage. Get wrecked. We actually got healed more than that. I'm just gonna air cut and I'm gonna spike again. Get more spikes set up. I could have gone curse if I really wanted, but spikes, you might as well go for it. There we go. So double the spikes. I think we set up 2 spikes rounds. We got 1. Oh, it didn't count. Oh, see, some moves will carry over. Setting up hazards like that sometimes doesn't, so that's weird. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. We'll get the 3rd super lure because we're getting so many candy points out of this. Aroma Lady, that's fine. We're gonna destroy this one. And Ancient Power should kill it, but I'm gonna detect first to get the speed boost to outspeed everything in the game. Outspeed everything, now we get Ancient. Does a lot of damage. Do we get the boost? We don't get the boost. Because it boosts you afterwards, yes. Explosion. Explosion is so good, but like, it's so good for like the curse setup, but it's still not the greatest option ever because you're just killing your guy. You're just killing him off after you built him up so much. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want it. It doesn't do anything. We don't need Poison Jab. He's got really good egg moves. Guard swap, I'm not concerned. And we get the speed boost. Okay, that's fine. I thought we got all of it. I thought it maybe came up afterward, but it didn't. That's fine. Cherum's gone. I think Cherum, I enjoy the idea of Cherum more than I actually enjoy Cherum itself, you know? It's just one of those things. Hornet wants Soak, that makes them water? Changes their water type. Okay, so that's not super useful, I don't think, other than like maybe denying stab, but I don't know. I don't know, it might not, I don't think it'll do anything. Anyway, she was super easy to destroy. Stealth Rock, there we go, Fortress is getting that. Does he learn it naturally, just out of curiosity? Just out of curiosity. We're checking it out. We're checking it out. Doesn't look like it. I'm taking it. This is a much better hazard. We're taking Stealth Rock. And we'll get rid of... I could keep both if I really, really wanted. And I could get rid of Rollout because it's just not a good move. But I could just get rid of Spikes too. I kind of want to keep the Spikes and just like have hazards galore with this dude. So anyone who tries to deal with him just can't handle him. But I don't really need more than one, and he's not going to stick around putting up hazards all the time. I'm going to curse set up, leech life, do that stuff. So I'll get rid of spikes because it's not better. See, there's another one. There's another one, and that's kind of a summer theme still, so it's not bad. I'm going to battle him and see if I can catch this. Okay, we've already caught this form. Never mind. Then that's fine. We'll just get all the boost. Is going to be a problem, but we're going to detect just in case. Just in case, that way, even if he string shots me, now I'm good. He still has speeds. Ooh. So we're at -1 speed. I'm gonna get +1, and then he's bug buzzing. That's fine. Then we're gonna get another ancient. There we go. That thing's gone. Perfect. He was really fast actually to be able to outspeed that. Beedrill, no agility for the Beedrill. No body slam for the Shelmet. Are you kidding me with this nonsense? All right, we're good there. We got silver powder. Yes. I didn't even notice the item, so that's amazing. So silver powder. Who wants this? He has a bug move. He does not, right? Yes. So this. Beedrill might actually. Beedrill's kind of our killer. Infestation doesn't really care about that because it's just fixed damage over time. So we're good there. Kricketot doesn't, he's not good. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Beedrill. I think Beedrill's the one. Beedrill can do the work with this. And Roselia and Wormadam. Is Wormadam ever actually a good idea? I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I'm gonna destroy him anyway because I think we got this. I think we're good. And we're just going to set up, doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna leech life whatever lives. I was thinking about it for a moment, but it's like we're on 49, going on 50. We're on the 20 cycle. Like, what does it matter, you know? What does it matter? Speed boost, we get a little HP. We got a big amount of money. Why is Beedrill green? Beedrill is green because he's shiny and he looks cooler as green than he does as a normal bee. My Scyther changed into Heracross. How did this happen? Do you literally have a mode on where it like evolves into a random mon? Because I think there is one of those in the game. Lure versus X Special. I'm gonna go X Special. I don't know if we need it. It's bug types, I think. Rabsca, yeah, it's bugs, so this is fine. So I can just set up, I can't set up. Rabsca's not going to do enough damage to me. I'm just going to use an air cutter and just go for it. There we go, easy, easy, easy. And the psychic type doesn't really matter either. So we're good there. Rabsca's another one I was interested in using, but I don't think he's really that good. What is this guy gonna do? Is he gonna go for a Bug Terra? Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna detect and see. He's going Bug Terra, that's what I thought. Okay, Slash, that's fine. So now we just air cut him. Easy. I was thinking he was, but I just wanted to make sure, because he gets Terra before we do. Entrainment. Makes the target ability the same as the user's. And ours is Water Bubble, which honestly doesn't really help them all that much. That might be okay for like later on. Random dude gave me 5 Rogue Balls to change. Oh yes, that was the scientist. Oh yes, 5 Rogue Balls to change one of your Pokemon. Scyther into Heracross is like, it's kind of, I don't know, like a lateral move because they're both so incredibly good. So I don't know if I would be very appreciative of him taking my Scyther. I would have preferred him taking like this thing, for example. You can take my Spidops and change it into a Heracross. Get this thing out of here. This nonsense. It's not even a real Pokemon anyway. All right, we can just deal with low kicks. I mean, it's just kind of a thing. Poor little guy. So yeah, Bug Trainer, just like usual. I know that I'm currently a Bug Trainer. Bug Trainers aren't good. It's just not. It's just not. Jungle and Meadow. Ooh. I literally have my PokeRogue thing now, and I want to open it up just to see like where all of my mons are that I'm using. Okay, so we'll go into desktop, we'll go into this. I just want to make sure. I think I threw it here. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. Okay, I'm gonna open up. I literally have a spreadsheet to tell me where to go. I need to go to Forest because I don't have Kartana. Kartana is that bug and grass, or is it just a grass type or something? I'm not sure about that one. I don't even remember him. I think we're gonna go to the keep going like through the forest cycle and trying to get him. So I think jungle and then forest and all that stuff. I think that's how it goes, but we're gonna go through that. I had really good moves that are gone. Yeah, that's the problem. Because if you go in with your own home, like the mons that you bring from home, then you're gonna have incredible moves that you just lose when they trade it up. And unfortunately, you don't get them back. So I guess to you, it was probably a downgrade because Scyther would have had really good moves. Leavanny and Zebstrika. Ooh, Zebstrika is going to be a problem unless my Yanmega deals with him. And then I guess Beedrill has to deal with the other one? Actually, Beedrill can because he's got poison. Never mind, we'll send Beedrill in. Because that way we shouldn't take any damage. Earth Power kills this. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to detect first because I'm pretty sure a Zebra outspeeds me. T-Arrows, I'm pretty sure a Zebra outspeeds the Beedrill too. T-Arrows hits both, but it's not gonna touch the Leavanny. I'm gonna actually T-Arrows this thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it. There we go. Spark, you went for the Beedrill. Ooh, sometimes they do weird stuff. Sometimes they do unusual stuff that doesn't, it's Grass Steel. Okay, I didn't even know that. It makes sense. Katana, and I don't know what the car's for, but that's fine. Katana is steel, so it makes sense. So we're gonna Earth Power this thing, deal with that, and we're going to just attack order that guy. There we go. Now we had speed with the Yanmega, so he's dead, and the Leavanny should not be able to eat this hit. Bop, there we go. Get it out of here. Leavanny is fun, but he's grass and he's grass and bug. It's a lot of weaknesses all at once. I brought up 2 bananas because I skipped over my lunch and I kind of skipped over breakfast a little bit. So I brought up 2 bananas and I've literally got this just staring at me. I've just been holding out. All right, who needs this? Is it Shelmet or is it Hornet? No, not Hornet. It is definitely Shelmet, isn't it? Because this is the only one that can evolve now. Let's go for it. Now we've got him going, and now we've got something decent because Excelgor can set up sweep as well. And also, kind of looks Power Rangery, but I like it. I do like it. It's really cool. Had Acrobatics, Circle Throw, Mighty Cleave, and Fury Cut. The Acrobatics is a big loss. The Circle Throw was a fighting move, I think. I don't remember exactly what that does. Mighty Cleave is obviously a massive loss. Fury Cutter's it's a move that like a lot of mons can get. So I'm not saying that it's the worst move, but it's also probably you can recover from that. Yanmega, Beedrill, I can keep them out. I should have swapped out actually, but that's fine. Actually, I'm gonna U-turn. We're gonna U-turn out. There we go, because the Aipom is actually just barely alive, so we can U-turn. Bop! The U-turn doing 1 damage, there we go. And Excelgor wants Recover. We don't need that, we got Giga Drain. We got Giga Drain, we're getting Fortress in there, because Fortress needs the candies. We need to build those candies, which we might have already gotten, but I'm not sure just yet. And we are coming up on Rival Fight. I'm gonna get Citrus, I'm gonna give that to Jan. We got so much money. I have 12,000 bucks right now. That's insane. That's insanity. Now, Toucannon is probably going to use that beak thing, which is gonna be a problem. Fortress does not appreciate that. Excelgor probably outspeeds him. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We're gonna Ancient, I was thinking about it for a moment. Do I want to Ancient Power or just Air Cut and then just do work with this guy? Power Gem, there we go, perfect. Heating up his beak, I thought so. I thought he was gonna do that, and then he's gone. Because heating up your beak, it makes you sit there. It's very toasty, you can't do it. Endeavor, not concerned. Not concerned, we're good. We're good, and I've air cut so many times now. I've air cut so many times. We have one more I'm gonna Nasty Plot, because we have one more before the Rival Fight. Now, I think this is a good floor to end on too, so after the Rival Fight, after we're done 60, we're gonna end the stream on that one, because it's coming up to time anyway, and I like to get done before the third ad break starts in, so you guys don't have to sit through that, you know? It's just kind of a thing. I will get the Expedef for now, because just in case, you know? Just in case, it's a good idea. Obviously, Yanmega can deal with this. It's just kind of a thing. We can Power Gem for the fun of it. Cherim actually needed the Power Gem. Heracross has Brick Break, Endure, Horn Attack, and Horn Attack? Oh, okay. I guess he would have that, and Aerial Ace, which is fine. Aerial Ace isn't nearly as good as Acrobatics, but it's still fine. It's okay. Like, he gets good moves just baseline. He's actually really decent. It's the stats that you might need to watch out for. Iron D, interesting. Iron D versus Curse. I think I like Curse more, because Curse has all those synergies we talked about. Iron D is nice for his defensive, like, walling, but the Curse setup will actually make him an offensive threat too. And I did grab that already, so I'm just gonna get the Nugget. Just get the Nugget, be done with it. We got Cinderace versus Yan. I'm gonna Detect, we're gonna get that. There we go, Pyro Ball's going to hurt if it hits me. I don't know if Earth Power deals with him, even with the Yan, but we'll try. See, it's enough, okay. I feel like he's probably one of those like setup, like the super speedy setup sweep mons that can just do setup sweeping, which means he's not defensive. This guy doesn't care about Slash. So that's good. Yanmega wants Screech. I don't want that either. Excelgor wants Bug Buzz. I kind of don't want Bug Buzz either because we got so much bug coverage, so we're good. Horn Attack is 75, base power normal. Really? It used to be 65. I'm surprised. Beedrill wants Fell Stinger. Ooh. Fell Stinger is really good. Fell Stinger is really, really good. That's a perfect setup move right there too. But U-turn is also a thing. I don't know if I want U-turn or Fell Stinger. What are we thinking here? Because I feel like U-turn isn't quite as good because Fell Stinger can set us up to win the entire game. U-turn, all it does is save us a little bit of, like it gets us out of there and it does some damage. But that can also break sturdies, which is kind of a thing. There's a whole deal there. I do have a sturdy breaker in the rocks, but other than that, U-turn is nice for that, I guess? I kind of want Fell Stinger though. I'm gonna go for it because Fell Sting is so good for our setup. We need that. Lunge, oh, we're getting so much stuff. Oh, we're getting so much. I'm gonna get rid of Infestation for now because we don't find a lot of mons that's good against just now, but we'll get that later. Found a Rabombi, I love that. I love Rabombi. I like all the bee mons, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't like much of the Hornets, like Beedrill is kind of a Hornet, and I like him. But other than that, I'm not a super big Hornet kind of guy, but I really, really, really like the bees. And I feel like that's just kind of one of those things where it's like bees are just awesome. They pollinate the world, they make everybody happier, they don't go out of their way to sting you when you try to do work on the roof. You know, it's just kind of a thing. But it's a whole deal with the Hornets. The Hornets are assholes. I don't like any of them. Gyro Ball, ooh, the slower the user compared to the target. That might be a useful steal move now that I'm thinking about it. Rock is good against flying, which is our only real answer to them, but we also have Stealth Rock. So that's kind of a thing, and they might not stick around, but then again, it's one of those things where I need a good rock move against flying, and I don't really have anything good. Like, I have Power Gem, but that guy's gonna get bought by flying, so it's kind of a thing. Air Cutter should kill this. Poor Primeape, he just can't do it. And he's not outspeeding. Final Gambit. Risk everything, user faints, but does damage equal to his HP. Ooh. It's interesting, but I just don't want it. I just want to be a setup sweeper, you know? I want to be a setup sweeper. I like setup sweeping. IV scan is not bad, actually. I'll take that. We'll take that. That was a super easy win. We got all this. That's fine. I'm going to get Yon Mega out of there, I think. Yon Mega should outspeed, actually, at this point. I'm going to keep Yon in there. Never mind. Beedrill might outspeed. Excelgor, do you still have a ground? You still do. Earth Power. Okay. We should outspeed with Excelgor, too. Rabambi has Honey Gather. Yes, he does. Yes, that's why he's so good. Earth Power. Let's try it. See what we can do. That should kill. There we go. And this Zebstrika, if he doesn't die, is going to hurt me. He's going to hurt me. Oh, we have Protean. Oh, Excelgor, he turns into... Oh, I love Protean. I didn't even look at that. That's so good. Let's get that nugget. I think I'm like 2 away. I can't take the Scyther either. I beat the game with the Scyther. I know you guys were going to mention it. Like, Scyther was going to be the first one on the list. But yes, it's unfortunate. We've beaten the game with the Scyther. And I'm going to Nasty Plot, because we still have a bunch of lures up, so we definitely kill both of this, and then we can just get the boost up. Transformed into the Dark type. Excelgor's so good. Excelgor's so good. I like him. I didn't know he had Protean. We're going to get base defense. We're just going to do that. And I'm going to give that to the... Where is he? Fortress. More defense. Oh, the ad started. I apologize. I tried to get done quickly, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out. We're going to get Earth Power to deal with that, and we're going to get Power Gem to crush the Vespiquen. I should be catching the Vespiquen, actually, just to see what he's got, but it's done now. And we're Rock type. Excelgor actually can deal with Rock types. I didn't realize it, because if we transform ourselves into Ground type, we can handle that. Egg Vouch Premium, yes, yes, very yes. And Yon Mega does not have a Rock move, unfortunately. But we can swap to our Steel type here, because we can always get our Stall back out. So we can do that and leave the Excelgor out. I'm just going to, since the ad's already playing, I'm just going to go for it. We got a bunch of, look at this, a bunch of stuff we can get. Arceus, do I have you yet? Just out of curiosity. Let's check my chart. Arceus, I definitely don't have. Let's try and grab an Arceus, because he's egg only. You have to get him from the egg. So it's fine. He's actually a really good one to grab from this. And we have so many things. We have so many pulls we could get. All right, so we got nothing there. We got a mana fee, which I don't need. So that's 25, 30, 35 with no shiny. Oh, there's an epic. That's decent. Oh, there's another epic. 40. Okay, perfect. Perfect. And another epic. We're getting pretty good on those, actually. How many eggs do I have right now? Egg list. Oh, the coffers are full. The eggs are in. I'm going to get the rest of them. I know I could grab this when I get like 3 more of these, but I'm just going to grab them all right now because I want this Mon right here and I want to get a legend, a chance at him. If I don't play again, I want to get a chance at him. Nothing. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's fine. We're going to Stealth Rock. We're going to Power Gem. Kill this thing off because he's burning up. He's burning up. We can't have that nonsense. He stole my Lepa Berry. Aw, that's so cheese. That's fine. We're going to Curse and we're going to Power Gem. There we go. It's gone. And now we get the Curse set up. So if it's a 1v1, Fortress is set up and we have rocks up now. So we're good here. Decent, decent, decent. And Fortress can deal with this no matter what it is. We're going to get the rare candy, I think. We're at 32. I think we need 35. So let's go for it. Pyroar and a Yon Mega. I don't have the gender or ability of. I think let's just see here. I have him on my team. Yon Mega, I have his gender, so it's an ability I don't have. It's an ability. I want that Yon Mega. I want him so bad. I want him so bad. Fortress is obviously a bad choice here. Oopsie. Well, I kind of left him in, so Pyroar's gonna get hurt. Oh, wow. The Yon Mega got blasted. Fortress is, I'm gonna swap the Hornet in. I was thinking about it for a moment. We're gonna not Power Gem, Earth Power this. Power Gem gives my Excelgor defense against the Yon Mega. That's the thing. I'm gonna keep the Power Gem. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Let's go for it. Hornet destroyed him anyway. Doesn't matter. Pyroar's out of there. That's a big problem gone. Ancient Power, that's fine. I'm gonna throw Pokies and see what we get. Come on. It's gonna hurt me a little bit. I can't risk killing him. Okay, that's perfect. So it gave me defense. Why was this? It was a new nature? That doesn't seem about right. That doesn't seem right. I feel like that might have been a little skewed there because that told me that he had a hidden ability that I did not have. But it's fine. We got a new nature, we got lax, and we got maxed out defense, which is incredible for our Yon Mega in case we lose. So that's not too shabby. He doesn't have better stats than I have, and he definitely doesn't have better moves. So I'm going to leave him at home. But we got maxed out, which is perfect for me. That's awesome. Never mind. I think it does actually, if you have a max stat that you don't have max in, I think it also gives that. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we're going on to this. That's fine. We got nothing there to gain. So I'm just going to do that, and we're going to call it here because that's kind of a good place for it. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get to do the stream that I was planning, but I'm pleased that we got to do the stream that we did. So it works out either way. Unfortunately, there's nobody available to raid, so we're just gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It makes it so much better when you guys are hanging out and just chatting and doing some stuff there too, because it makes it a lot better. I think I need to start promoting this a little more, so here, I'm just going to throw the Discord in there in case you haven't joined. Join the Discord in case you haven't subbed on the YouTube side or followed on this side. Go ahead and do that. And also like on the YouTube side too, because that really does help boost that as well. Oh, and thank you. You did follow. That's awesome. Thank you. That's so awesome. P. Caldera. I want to say it's P. Caldera. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the follow. And yes, as I said, like on the YouTube side and just make sure that that one gets going too, because that helps boost everything. Following here helps me boost up and it gives me a little jolt of happiness. So there's always that. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go eat my banana. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have the most wonderful of days.